Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the Infamous Sylvia YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia, and I am a supporter of Robert Sylvester Kelly. The reason why I came on live this morning is to show a replay of some things that has happened in the past and why we stand and we still standing for Robert Sylvester Kelly. There are a lot of people who are coming into this chat now. Within the past few weeks, I have gained over 800 new subscribers, and these 800 new subscribers because of the case that's going on. And a lot of you guys are curious of why we're standing for Robert Sylvester Kelly. We've been working and we've been researching, we've been marching, we've been doing a lot of things because of the things that we saw, which were injustices and unfairness and the setup. When I say setup, I mean the plot that was against Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that plot has always been about getting his money. And the Lord has given us a platform. A platform may not be big, but we believe that it's going to stretch because 900 of you new guys are here because my channel is at 8,100 subscribers now. And when I started right before the the court started, it was like 7,000 or something. So I know there's a whole bunch of you guys who are here because you want to know the truth. And we have the truth of what's happening. So I'm going to replay some things from other subscribers, other YouTubers who have been in this fight with us. There are a lot of us out here. We're small in numbers, but we're loud in voices. So one of the subscribers, I mean, not subscribers, one of the YouTubers that I'm going to play today is DJ Tyson. DJ Tyson has done a lot of interviews with different people, and he has been exposing some of the lies that has been brought out in the forefront. And also, we're going to play Malicious Conspiracy. I don't know who it is, but they have been putting out a lot of videos. I'm going to play those two today. And then I'm going to continue to play those things to bring it to your memory and reminding you why we are standing for Robert Sylvester Kelly. The media, mass media, has an agenda, and that agenda is to take him down. That is agenda is to take him down. That is the purpose of them doing what they're doing. They knew people were lying. They knew this was a plot, but they continue with it because it's about getting this black man's money. So I'm going to go ahead and share these videos, and you guys just take a look at it, okay? It's not many people on this morning, but I know throughout the day there is going to be some people coming in. And those who already know these things, bear with us, okay? All right, first I'm going to play Malicious Conspiracy, and then I'm going to play DJ Tyson's for the rest, okay? All right, enjoy.
Because I was trying to do my hair shit. Somebody stole my fucking bag at the airport with my wig, but we ain't gonna go there. So I was running late. I wasn't even there yet. I hit the fucking corner. We finally about to pull in because I think they started showing the documentary late. And then I get a call from John Jalen, and she like yelling at the top of her lungs, and she like, "Oh, like Cash, I swear you better not have nothing to do with this shit." So I'm like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what you talking about?" I'm like, "We right at the corner." She's like, "No, like it's over." I was like, "What the fuck do you mean it's over?" She was like, "Somebody called in a motherfucking bomb threat, gun threat, whatever the fuck she said." And she was like, "It's over." She was like, "Come to the hotel." Everybody going to the hotel. So I was like, "Okay." So I get to the hotel with my cousin, of course, and I had somebody else from the magazine that I work with me. So we get there. The producers are there. Everybody's there. I guess they was kind of, trying to make light of the moment. So, they got them all pizza and they had them on the second floor in a little ballroom, with music and stuff, just chilling out. So, John Jalen, I don't know if it was John Jalen or Tim, but it was one of them. They gonna tell all these people without me knowing. They gonna tell all of these people that I'm R. Kelly's mole. So this is the type of situation they put me in, and I don't know.
So that mole situation came from the Savages.
Yeah.
But that was never real.
I mean, no, he didn't send me to them. He didn't send me to them.
Wow.
That's just like, you know, they swear that he had something to do with the damn book and all of that. No, the fuck he didn't. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is this.
Now, when you
Nobody
say the
hands
book,
in this shit. Oh, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
okay.
Nobody hands in this shit is clean. That's what people need to understand. Nobody hands in this shit is clean, and that's the problem. Everybody got fucking secrets that they don't want fucking exposed. I was in the fucking middle, and I seen every goddamn thing, and so I'm everybody's fucking threat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the fucking problem. My hands ain't fucking clean.
Right.
Shit, before I said I ghost wrote the book because I was like, oh, it's gonna look so bad if I say I wrote a fake book. Fuck that shit. I wrote a fake book because I wanted a fucking check, and I got one.
And what was the name of that book?
That's what the fuck it was. You know what the hell the name of the goddamn book is.
I want you to tell the people.
Confessions of Daddy's Little Freak.
Mm-hmm.
So the point is, I saw an opportunity. I took it. I wrote the fucking book. It's totally fiction. And that's what it is. The only difference between me and these shady ass motherfuckers is I can take ownership for my mistake and I have a fucking conscience. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me. Oh, that fraud ass bitch wrote that book. I don't give a fuck because I went to rob my mother and stuff, and I sat 2 inches from that man and let him know, listen, I cannot be around you and not let you know the truth. This is what I did. And he didn't tell me I had to do shit because I was asking him. I felt terrible. I'm like, how can I fix it? Like, tell me what you want me to do. What
so in case you guys didn't hear her, Cass Jones said she wrote Daddy's Little Freak. The book was fake. Yes. Okay, go ahead, boo.
He never told me to do nothing. He never told me to go over there to no fucking savages. No shit like that. Period. First of all, he could have stole the fuck out of me. He could have did whatever. That wasn't even in his fucking character. What did he tell me? He was like, I can't tell you how to fix it. He told me he forgave me. I understand. People do shit. You made a mistake. You learning from it. First of all, I think he just had respect for the situation, period, because I didn't have to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him. And he still continued to deal with me after that. So to me, for people to say he's just like this, oh my God, this vindictive ass, evil ass person, to me, that said a lot about his fucking character, period. Mm-hmm. He didn't force me out and say, oh, you need to tell people it was fake. He didn't do none of that shit. He said, you know what's right.
As to my knowledge, she gave my number to Lizette. And basically, she texted me a few days later, I guess, and the conversation was, did Lizette make contact with you? I said, I don't know. Personally, I do not answer phone numbers that are not saved in my phone as a contact. That's just me. And so she called Lizette on three-way. As we're speaking, Lizette basically texts my phone and tell me, don't trust the savage. She'll tell me later, we'll talk later. I say, okay. So, of course, being new to the situation, I felt some type of way because I'm like, what's going on? Like, that's just something that you just don't throw out there and not tell the motherfucker what you talk about. So I kind of did want to rush the conversation just to see what she had to say, and I did. Kind of. But from there, Lizette and I began, I guess, a friendship. Like, we spoke every fucking day, and I trusted her. Like, I really did. So don't come at me flexing on that. When you yourself, you needed this opportunity. Let's just be honest. You out of your mouth said you thought it would have been a greater payout for you to participate in the situation. Did I want to take this here? No, I did not. But I'll be damn, girl. I'll be damned if you try to play me like Mustafa when we was like this, sis. I'll be damned.
When they found out about the book, you know what I'm saying, they was upset about that. I guess they felt played or whatever. And then on top of that, they felt like Rob sent me, because that's what the Savages, you know, that's the narrative that they put out there. So they felt like, oh, so she was working with him. He sent her over here to, you know, I've heard all kinds of stories. Supposedly he sent me to blackmail them. Supposedly he sent me to do all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's just not true.
That was a narrative that the Savages created.
And let me tell you, got me in a crazy ass situation in New York, in this hotel. They done told all of these motherfucking people that I'm a fucking mole, this nigga. So I'm in. Somebody just called in a fucking gun bomb threat, whatever the fuck was called in. And now you telling these people that I'm here for Rob, like I'm a mole for him.
So the Savages invited you? So wait, so the Savages invited you to New York to see the pre-screening of the docuseries. And then they went and told all the alleged victims that you was a mole
every last
while you were there?
Motherfuckers, every last one. So let me tell you, Kelly Rogers wanted to have a conversation with me. So me and Kelly go off in the corner to have a private conversation. So my cousin is like my shadow. Acting as security, my business partner, he's always there. He's always there. So, you know, I'm sitting over here, me and Kelly just about to get our conversation. And then he was like, Tim's coming over here. So I'm like, what the fuck Tim want, you know? So he comes over there. Girl, puts on this big ass thing now. Oh, you come with me. Talking to my cousin. No, he said, Cash, you come with me. And he pointed at my cousin, and I know exactly who you are. So I'm looking at Kelly looking at me, and we all looking crazy, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Because, like, he really flipped the script. When I tell you this motherfucker is an actor, okay?
I believe it.
The fucking script. So I'm like, what the fuck you on? Like, I went from being kind to being hood real quick. Because you feel me, the people I'm with, we looking at him, what type of time you on? Talking about, oh, come with us and this and that. And he loud as fuck, like causing a whole scene in the fucking lobby. Now, mind you, Jesse and the other motherfucking executive producers are there too. So everybody trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, because the producers don't know yet that they had told everybody else that I'm some type of mole. And we don't know yet either. So we looking like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, guys. Now you see, yesterday we talked about the how they try to connect with the enterprise, and Dottie told you guys how they were doing it. So that's why they put Cash Jones' name in it. So oh, Amber, you need to read the book. I have the book, you guys. If y'all need to read the book, just email me and I'll send you the copy of the book. Okay, I have it on PDF. If you want a copy of the book, send me a request, okay? In a text message, 770-856-3091, 770-856-3091. That's anybody who wants a copy of that book, let me know. So now next, we're gonna go and look at the video that that is going to debunk everything that was said on that witness stand with Thank you for calling Apple. This is Sylvia. May I help?
Oh yeah. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. What's going on, Bobby? I would let him tell you all who he is. He is the father of the son who used to date Azriel Clary. So let me clear it up. Hold on. Let me clear it up. My son never dated her. He did music with her. Oh, he did music with her. My bad. Yeah, he did music with her. Right. So welcome, Bobby, to the chat, y'all. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. So go ahead, Bobby. You go and tell it yourself. I told you the show is yours.
Okay. Well, this is Bobby Brooks. And we interact with Azriel and the father and the mom while she was in school at Freedom High School. Both of our kids went to Freedom High School. You know, Azriel was a very respectable girl when I first met her, but she also was very active, very sexually active, just active. And my son would come back and tell me everything that she was saying. I was like wondering why she was so advanced at that age when he talked and sexual talks and stuff like that. But I told him to, don't, back up off of that. Just do the music with her. So one particular day, uh, she wanted to do a song with my son. She wanted to go to the studio and do a song with my son. But her dad really didn't want to do that. He just don't like nobody around his daughter when it comes to that music because he's like so overprotective and so controlling. But some kind of way she convinced him to let my son do a track with her. Well, she convinced her father, I'm assuming. So once that was done, we set the appointment up. I contacted my engineer because at this particular time, the father was talking to me, and Angelo, he was talking to me. He was acting because they couldn't find a good engineer, a good studio at the particular time. Because once his daughter was telling her about my son's music, they was liking the sound, the quality, and stuff like that. So we ended up introducing them to one of our producers and engineers. So he came over one day, brought her, and they did the song, and me and Angelo was out back talking, just randomly having a conversation. He was just talking about how talented his daughter and stuff was, and I was like, yeah, she's very talented, whatever. And I was like, yeah, man, she's gonna blow, man. Like, yeah, if anybody gonna get my daughter, they gonna pay me. They gonna pay me. They gonna have to pay me off the gate. So that was I wasn't thinking nothing of it. I just listened to them. So another incident came about where his his wife brought her to the studio, and they had been talking. My son had been talking to Azriel like maybe 2 weeks before that R. Kelly show came in Orlando. I forgot the dates on it. I'm not accurate with the dates, but and he was telling me that Azriel always dreaming, always wanted to be famous to meet R. Kelly and stuff like that, and we was just laughing off. And we like, this girl ain't finna meet no R. Kelly and this. But the whole time, my mom was saying, yeah, he's a hot one, and I think to my, but I mean, everybody thinks about this. Was just what he said. Like, oh, you fucking there. You would be with this man if your husband knew about it, and then she talking with her daughter, like they both interacting with the conversation with R. Kelly about R. Kelly at this dude's house, at this engineer's house. I was trying to get in contact with Felix because he's a witness. He was just laughing and sitting back looking at him. And I say, for somebody just to be playing like that, talking like that, blows my mind because how you daughter there talking about sexual shit about R. Kelly, just like playing around, joking and dancing around, and I didn't think nothing of it either. But I was just like, that would just blow my mind. It was like a joke, but it was like, who would think like that? Then this come about with her going to the show. The night she went to, they had a they had a meeting. My son.
You're breaking up. Now, give me 1 second. He said before they went to the show, he said they had a meeting.
She wasn't going to get, they had a conversational meeting. Azriel father and R. Kelly staff. Because he wasn't gonna meet up with nobody unless he take her to that show unless he knew for sure that she was gonna end up meeting him that day. As soon as she met him, and after the show, she called my son and told him that I met R. Kelly. He want to take me on. He want to take me to the studio. He gonna record with me. He told him all that. My son didn't believe it, but it was the truth. And the day that she went to meet R. Kelly, because he came back to Orlando after the show, she ended up going to the hotel with R. Kelly with another friend of hers. And she called my son and told him that. The father claiming he didn't know it. Bullshit. He told her. He knew all. He knew everything. He know everything. He been pushing this girl up on celebrities and people with in the music industry so bad because he want her to get on. He kept saying it. And I talked to him. I'm not gonna sit here and say I hadn't talked to him, you know, and I miled down on the situation because I just didn't want to be involved in this situation with it, because I wouldn't want nobody really bothering me about my son. But you got somebody, you trying to take down an icon that gave and showered this girl. We saw it for ourselves. She used to call my son live behind R. Kelly back and show him all the rings and jewelry and stuff that he used to be buying her. Clothes, fur coats, all type of shoes, eating out all type of places. And then once R. Kelly found out that she was communicating with my son, he dead it. He dead it at all. He got mad. I think he got mad with her, but he made her shut her phone down or whatever the case may be. That he wasn't able to contact her no more. She stopped calling him. Recently, she contacted my son again on IG, on his Instagram. She got mad at him because she saw the video that I had put up talking about what her daddy was saying. So she confronted my son about it. So I was like, I've been took that shit down. But some lady that I talked to that I was going to do an interview like I'm doing right now, she copied it and pasted it and recorded it and put it back up there. So I didn't have nothing to do with it. But the statements was not flawed. They wasn't fake. They wasn't lies. It's all the damn truth. And me and Miss Clary got into it on the phone because he got mad because I said it without calling him and talking to him about it. I don't need to call you and talk to you about what I heard you say out your mouth to me. That whoever gonna be with your daughter, they gonna have to pay you up. They gonna have to pay you. And then Azriel told my son that and I heard him on the phone, like I be eavesdropping. She was like, yeah, I'm sick of my dad. He keeps trying to get me to give him money, and I'm tired of giving him money. And now and now Kel don't want me to cut that off because it's causing problems and this and this and this that. I'm not giving him no fucking more money because Carrie Azriel Clay said she had been giving her parents money. She had been giving them some type of money. I don't know how much, but she was doing something for them. But like I say, Azriel Clary got mad because Kelly didn't want to produce out no more money. And what he was doing, R. Kelly was prepping her up to be an artist. He was prepping her up. He was letting her go on tour with certain people like Beyonce, backstage Beyonce. He was trying to groom her up and step her up because he saw how child-minded she was, man. So no, he ain't finna go and do no goddamn feature or start her career singing when she was being oppressed by her dad when she didn't really want to do it. She was getting tired of just like all the time. He own her. Azriel Clary just own her. Own her. Won't let out of sight. Looking all around. Man, it's just horrible, man. How much pressure he had on that girl at a young age. She went behind his back talking to my son about all this stuff, man. This is a fact, man. This ain't no joke, lie. I didn't want to say nothing. But look what they doing to this man. Look how they doing R. Kelly, man. For real, man. Now imagine if I'm an artist myself. I'm in this entertainment business, so I know how this works. So imagine if it was me and somebody lying on me like this, somebody trying to get me. I said, man, I gotta say something to somebody. This man is really have been set out to get this man.
Mm-hmm.
And Carol didn't sleep with that girl when she was 17. She went to that. She went to that. Listen, man. She went to that show when she was 17. She was about to turn 18 in the next month or two, bro. She hadn't seen Carol until like after she turned 18, man. That's when she went and was dealing with him more hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
She was here, right here. She used to call my son, tell my son that a lot of the girls in the house R. Kelly was trying to get rid of because they was having people break in the man's house, man.
Wow. What?
They would leave out of town. That's why he had so many strict rules in the house, because his houses and shit kept getting broken in, money getting stolen, jewelry, all type of stuff. So what he did, because she used to be the front head, like she used to go and like, you know, fight with the other girls, argue with them and like get on their ass. And Kel liked that shit. That's why he started fucking with Ezra, because she saw everything that was going on and how people was doing the man. Now, how she just go from that and just flip out and saying this and saying this and that. That man took care of them girls, man, in that fucking house, man. Everywhere he went, they was catered to. They never worried about nothing.
Wow.
And she always told my son, even when she was 16 years old, when they was in school, she was telling how she used to love R. Kelly, man. How she wanted him to fuck her and all at 16 years old. And she like be fucking her ass. She liked to be fucking her ass. She like this. I said, wow, that's the same thing. Before I even said anything, I went to him like a man, like a father, and told him, I said, bro, you know your daughter thinks like this and says this, and this and that. His response was like, man, brother, this is all new to me. And, you know, I said, Ezra, I said, Mr. Clary, come on, man. This girl, 16 years old, talking about what she want to do with R. Kelly. And then you taking her up here to this show. Me and him argued on the phone. He got mad, you know, trying to do the same thing he was doing. You trying to started with the threat. Oh, you don't want to do that. I'm going to expose you. Expose me on what? You don't know nothing about me. Expose me on what?
That's his word. That's his word. That's my favorite word.
I'm saying, expose me to what? You trying to make me in fear to say the truth because you know what you're doing. This man knew everything. Mom was talking about fucking R. Kelly, man. Come on, man. Are you for real? Are you fucking for real? I didn't say nothing because I didn't know all this was going to be exploded out on like this here. But, man, let me tell you something, man. I pray for R. Kelly. I pray that this system fix this situation with these famous people, man, that's being targeted, man. That's being targeted like this. Because behind the scenes, people don't know, man. These people be take advantage of people that's really, really nice, man. Really, really good people. Yeah. Now I understand why celebrities are so picky and act so stuck up when they want to do autograph. When you know, they can't even have a normal life or be a real person because people like these people take advantage of people, man. And it's not right. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not right. It's not nothing. So, you know, because when I was growing up, I used to be like, you know, playing sports, and I wanted to be around certain people. And I understand why Nick Anderson would act a certain type of way. I understand why Shaquille O'Neal would act a certain way. They got a reputation to protect. And anything happen between that time they with you, and they got to have a quarters in time for that. If not, they end up getting caught up in some bullshit like what R. Kelly going through right now.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
So check it. So Alice. How did Angelo find out that Alice slept with R. Kelly?
First of all, Ezra didn't tell him shit. You know what I'm saying? He assumed it because he went to her iCloud on her iPhone and saw text messages.
No.
So
I'm
that's
talking
why
about Alice. I'm talking about Alice, the wife.
she didn't know anything either. They was just talking in the studio, laughing and joking around, talking about, you know, how they would sleep with the man. Like like that's their icon, that's they like they was just there talking, like, you know how we having a conversation. You know, we just having a conversation, we just talking, and she was like, yeah, R. Kelly's got a concert coming up. I gotta go. And she was like, oh, girl, whew, he's so fine. My husband, he don't want me to, he don't want me. He really don't want me going up there. But I gotta take her up there. I mean, it's crazy, man. When I say crazy, man, it's like, bro, and for this to be showing what's going on right now, it's already talking to me. They took that girl. They already knew what was going on. They took that girl up to the front of the stage, to the front of the stage, to the front of the stage. And I asked them, I said, how old you got to be to go to that concert? You got to be 18. And I was like, well, how the hell she get in there? Adult had to go with her to that concert, man. An adult had to go there with her to that concert, man. She couldn't just go in there on the age, bro.
Right.
For real.
So let me ask you a question. One question. Let me ask you a few questions. Whether what about this suicidal thing? He said that Azriel was gonna kill herself. What's that all about? Can you elaborate on that?
That girl was not for to kill herself or commit no damn suicide. She was stressed out about them pressuring her with that fucking music, man. She told my son all that shit. I'm gonna try to get you an interview with my son. But my son been trying to stay out of it because, like I say, they was real close friends and they kept a lot of secrets. And once the first thing came out about me saying something and it got on air like this right here, and her father got a whiff of it because I spoke it, she got stupid mad at my son and talking all type of shit to my she gonna sue my son and do all this shit. She got something to me, and I said, I'm gonna say fuck it off.
Yeah, they don't want them skeletons to come out, man. That's why he threatened me too. Always thinking he got so much information. And
I told him I'll pull up to his house and knock him out. I ain't got time to play with him. I don't do no playing, none of that. And I kept it respectful and humble with him because we end up having a man-to-man conversation. But now, since everything that's popped off and he done started back with his daughter, he don't even talk to me no more. He don't even say nothing or nothing. He told me he was supposed to help me get things situated with Lifetime because how they put the video up there, and they're supposed to do that because my son was in that video. They didn't get no permission from me or him to be doing that. So I told him, I said, listen, man, why would y'all put that up there without consulting me? Why would you even have my son's face involved in anything with you and this? Because we ain't entertained doing no negative shit.
Mm-hmm.
So when my son said he saw his face on Lifetime, I said, why? We called TMZ and tried to get TMZ a story, but just because we weren't telling that negative about R. Kelly, they wouldn't take the story. But they took the photos and they took the video and gave it to fucking Lifetime.
So what you think about the Gayle King show? Do you think what Azriel was saying to them was true or false on the Gayle King show by her daddy?
That was true. That wasn't no act, man. That's how she talked when she talked to my son. No, man, that was real. What she doing right now is an act because she's trying to save herself. This is something that her daddy coached about because this is what he kept telling me. Oh, it's going to be, everybody going to see, it's going to flip. Everybody think this is it, but she been traumatized and, everybody don't know, but I know this whole thing's going to flip. They ain't ready for what's about to happen. This is how he talk, man. So this is something that he already been plotting and planning. You feel me? He made her feel like that she wasn't going to have no life because of R. Kelly fucked up like this. So he wants to change all her mindset and everything. She wants to try to change all that. The only thing he can do is find something to entertain the people with. And it's all lies, bro.
Wow.
These people literally talk about his mom and her literally was talking about having sex with R. Kelly, man. In the fucking studio.
Wow, because it's a sad, the rumor out there saying that he slept with Alice and Jocelyn Savage, you know. So I don't know how true it is.
Listen, man, that could be possible, brother. I'm telling you, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that where a mom and her young daughter talking about she's married to Angelo.
Mm-hmm. And that's why Angelo mad. That's why he big mad. Mad.
But I want to clear something up too while I'm on air. Now now, hold on, let me fix this. The lady that came to the studio with her, now I don't know if that was her mom or a person they had to watch over her. But one thing I'm gonna tell you is this: they don't let their daughter go somewhere with some other person, a man or a person that's doing music, without her or her dad there. So at that particular time, the woman that came there with them, she was talking about the sex stuff with Ezreal. So I don't want to make that shit clear because I don't want to lie on nobody. So the lady that came over there to the studio with her, you know, like I say, you know, she came in like she was her mom.
Oh,
understand? So,
yeah.
And me and Angelo got an argument about that because dang, my motherfucking wife. I was like, man, look, you came over that day with me and said what you said, and this is what you said. And the day that lady came over there with her, claiming to be her mom, this is what she said, blah, 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 verbatim. But he was mad because I didn't call him and tell him first. What I'm going to tell you first, you ain't trying to contact me. You forgot what you told us. You forgot what you said out your mouth. And he really don't want me to get in contact with Felix. Felix just went to the Marines. That's the engineer. He was there listening, laughing, and balling out. And if you saw the picture that surfaced, he's the engineer that's sitting in the seat, and my son's standing right beside Ezreal.
Mm-hmm.
He the one that's sitting in the chair right there. If you got those pictures that's online surfing, those are the pictures that was the day that the lady came over there with, not their dad that day. It was the lady that came over there with her that day. Her dad came back another time to go and do a record that had nothing to do with my son, but they went through my engineer to do it.
Okay, question. Do you think she gonna flip back on her dad if she don't get her way?
Man, this girl's so desperate right now. She might do anything. I don't know. All I know is this. You can't make no child completely disown their family. No matter who you is or what it is, she gonna always love her family. And right now, she's going through so much emotional stuff. She don't know who to listen to because she ain't never been developed. R. Kelly was trying to develop her and turn her into a star, but in his way, making her earn it in a way, making her show him that she ain't with him just for his money and his fame. You know, that's what he was trying to do. That's my, you know, that's how I would do it. Because there's so many girls out here just trying to get on your nuts, and they ain't really there for you. They not really there trying to do nothing for you. They just trying to ride your wave, and that's all Angelo wanted to do. He wanted her to get with this man and just put her on, and she ain't brought shit to the table. Right. So R. Kelly did, what I'm assuming R. Kelly did, wait until she was of age to be able to deal with her, to take her parents them completely out involved, because he already knew they was trying to. It was just too easy for Ezra to come. It was just too easy for her to just, he's very smart. He ain't dumb as y'all think he is. He could, that's why he kept all the recordings. That's why he made them sign papers and shit like that, because he already knew that what they was trying to do. His lawyers have coached him on what the fuck to do.
Mm-hmm.
They just take advantage of R. Kelly, man. He's a very giving person, man. R. Kelly is a very, very giving person. He ain't petty. He ain't none of that. Any man gonna get mad if you come to your house and the girls you don't let come in your house, you trying to make sure they off the streets, because most of these girls are they don't have no homes. They don't have nothing, man. So he go out, he help these people, man. Mm-hmm. Even the people, the lady that was his dietitian that was prepping all his meals and stuff like that, she told you straight up, he's just too nice of a person. And I can see that happening because I'm the same way. So when I see this episode, all the stuff going on, I kind of back off from helping people, certain people, special Because this is the type of stuff that be happening. This is the type of stuff that goes on. And if don't nobody like me or whoever else that has experience with these people step out and say nothing, nobody will never know. It'd be like R. Kelly was, this is this predator dude. This is predator dude. It's just one particular chick, I don't know who she was, but she was a college student. And she and R. Kelly, they saw each other. And the first thing came out of Kel's mouth, he said, listen, how old are you? Are you of age? That's what he asked her, man. He didn't start just talking to her. He said, hey, before we start talking, he said, first of all, are you 18 or older? She said, yes. I mean, this is crazy, man. Man, this is crazy. But like I said, brother, I'm hoping that that lawyer contact my son so he can go give this statement or something, man, because somebody need to hear this, man. Somebody need to hear this, man.
What I'm gonna do,
I put my phone number on the YouTube link so that anybody that's out there looking at anybody's YouTube channel, whatever, that they can get in contact with me so my son can do it. Go testify, whatever he got to do, my son is willing to do it because, like I say, we in the entertainment business, we are artists. So if somebody go out there and make false claims against us trying to do this and write off our name, come on, man, we want somebody to speak out, man. R. Kelly sitting up in his cell, hoping somebody knows something.
Yeah, I know. And that's why they want him to they're trying to play the waiting game, bro. Want him to sit there and cop out and all that. Kells ain't finna cop out, man, because he ain't did shit. That's why he said it's a waiting game right now. You know, they ain't got shit. That's why they keep trying to coming up with more shit. And then Azriel with this flipping, and you know, and bro, let me say this to you. I've said this many a times. How is it that you can be with a guy for 4 years and then you flip on him in 6 months? Come on now.
Come on. My daddy did this shit, man. He did it. He making this happen. Like he telling her that she not gonna have no life, no career if she don't do it. She not gonna have nothing. He doing this, man. He the one talking about, oh, he got R. Kelly got her mind fucked up. He got man, listen, man, your daughter from the age of 16 years old already was infatuated with this man. Already was sexually active. Now I don't know how. I don't know if you've been letting your daughter do whatever or you've been touching your daughter yourself. I don't know. All I know is that a girl talking about getting fucked in her ass at 15 and 16 years old is unfucking normal to me. And that's on God. That's on God and my kids' life. That's on God and my kids' life. That's on God and my kids' life. This little girl was talking like that, homie.
Wow. So check this out. Before we get up out of here, I want to see if there's any questions in the chat. Anybody want to ask him? If you don't mind taking a few questions?
No, I don't mind.
Okay, somebody y'all got questions for him? I will highlight your questions. If you got questions for him, Cash, make sure you email me. This is exclusive live from Bobby, the father of the son who did music with Azriel and had conversations with Azriel. This is the man. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate
it. She kept all secrets with my son. One little thing that I fucked up and said, and I don't think it was a fuck up because my son would have never said nothing. My son would have never said nothing. But I'm the father, man. I can't sit back and let shit like this happen. Because what if it happened to him? He gonna want somebody to speak out and say something. She was never brainwashed. Never. She was never brainwashed. She was always prepared to do this. It's like she was groomed to do this.
So they were saying, will your son testify need to be?
Your phone breaking up.
It said, will your son, if they need your son to testify, will he come testify?
Of course he will. We already talked about it. Even when he was telling me, no, Dad, I don't want to. I say, look, man, no, we got to handle this. Because, look, first of all, we sat here and saw how TMZ ain't no good. We saw how TMZ, I said, you see how the system is? I say, look at this. We coming in with the positive stuff. We telling them the truth.
Hold on, your phone breaking up.
17 years, not fucking true.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Your phone.
That was you.
Live
That's
breaking
you.
up.
I'm on the laptop. Okay, yeah, you good.
Say it again now.
People want to know. People want to know. Did your son ever produce a hit for her? Did he ever produce a hit song for your for Azriel? I didn't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't hear that.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Hear now?
Yeah, it's your phone. It's your phone, not mine.
I can't hear nothing. I can't.
Okay, you good now? You good?
You did a hit for her. Yeah, I can hear you now. You go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, his phone. He'll probably call back in. I tell him to call back. Yeah, y'all heard it right here. I tell him he'll call back in. I have him call back in.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, you good. They say, have your son ever produced a hit for Azriel?
Well, if you say a hit, we gonna say, to me it's a hit, but it ain't been streamed or nothing like that, or we put it out there like this on SoundCloud right now and link to it. You know, we produced the whole song. We did a whole song. You know, like I could date my son at that age. But when she was talking about how like she get the fuck in the ass and all that, and I was like, what the fuck? I said, no, you gotta leave back up off that right there. She too sexual for be like that. You know, I'm very stern on my son, but now my son, like, he's 20-something years old. And then just because she found out that I said something about the little secret, she's on Instagram. Wasn't saying nothing bad about you. I was the only friend that ever kept my mouth closed, and here you is gonna disrespect me because of what my dad.
They say, can you contact the engineer?
I can't stop him. It's for to sit there and allow somebody that said these things, and they need to be talked about. That girl was already, I think she was already sexually abused at a young age. I don't know, but I don't know, man. All I know is that it's strange for somebody at that age talking about getting penetrated in her butt. Okay.
Wow.
Engineer. Yeah, I can contact the engineer, but he don't went to the Marines. He just went to the Marines. He graduated out of wholesale school, and he ended up going to recently just went to the Marines. His name is Felix.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you R. Kelly lawyer's number so you can be able to contact him. Is that cool?
I can't hear you. Say again. Can I contact the engineer?
No. We heard the story about the engineer, but what I'm gonna do is okay. When you think
I don't know how much he'll be willing to. I gotta hit him up online, man. Like I told you, he in the Marines right now. But it'll be good. It'll be good that if we contact him, because he was there with us in the studio the same day on two to three different occasions. But like I say, it was two incidents where this happened. When her mom came over there talking about R. Kelly, but they sex stuff with them, talking and playing around. Then it was the time when me and Clary was there, and I was talking to him, and we were just having a regular conversation. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I got her all over the place. Man. The first person that want to deal with my daughter, they're gonna have to pay me. They got to pay me." Those was his exact words, and those are the exact things I told him that I said on that live on that YouTube link. And he got mad at me for that, saying I should have contacted him first before I go to talk because I misunderstood him. I said, man, there ain't nothing to misunderstood. He didn't know I knew about how his daughter thought about R. Kelly and how they was already plotting to, go see him at the show, and that, man, this is crazy, man. Ain't nowhere in the world I'll take my daughter to no R. Kelly show. It's just, come on, man. Everybody know this, bro. Stop playing.
Right.
He did that because he's desperate. He's trying to get her on, and he was trying to target people that was in the music industry that she wanted to be around to engage with R. Kelly. But at the same time, Claire was already inclined with that because he already knew R. Kelly was a Grammy Award winner. Everybody think he touched is gold. And then she can sing, bro. People were saying, oh, she ain't got no talent. I disagree with that part, man. She got talent, man. This girl can fucking sing, man. She was born at 15 years old. That's why I'm trying to tell you. She was advanced for her age. Now, I ain't gonna take that from her. That part I will not take from Ezreal. She's a very talented woman. Right now she's sparing out of control and she don't know what to do, bro. I was going online and I was checking out some of her videos and some of the stuff that she's saying online. It's like she's doing everything out of it. Crazy, man. She needs some help. She needs some.
Yeah, something's wrong with it. Hey, so my question is, so I'm gonna give you the lawyer's number so you can be able to R. Kelly lawyer's number so you can be able to contact them. And
okay, you text that to my personal line. Text that through my personal line.
Yeah, I got it to your personal line.
Yeah,
and they want to know, are you willing to go on other YouTube platforms and you willing to go on other YouTube platforms?
What I want to do is get my son on these platforms because he gonna give y'all in-depth stuff. Because I'm just a person that he come and tells us this to, and I eavesdrop on conversation. And he begged me not to do this, but it's no way. But he convinced now that this is the right thing to do. There's nothing wrong. We're not doing nothing wrong. We're telling the truth. We're not doing nothing wrong.
That's it. Reach out to Nick at night. And man, if you could talk to your son for me, man, I'd love to have him on my show, man. Have him on my channel, man, so he could tell it himself. Because, like I said, a lot of people think that Azriel is the victim. She been raped. She been brainwashed by R. Kelly. He manipulated her.
No, man. No, sir. She was already on this shit before she even met this man. She was already lit before she met this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, man. I'm gonna talk to my son today. I need to put him on this live, bro. I need him to come forth and talk because I'm just a father. I wasn't talking to her direct. He was talking to her direct. I wouldn't know none of this if he wouldn't have came back and told me. And he was like, Dad, you can't be saying nothing to her dad because he knew me and her dad be talking. But when her dad started talking reckless, I was like, let me go and tell this man something. Let me go and let him know in his face. Now, I don't have no problem with her. I don't have no problem with Angelo. It's just that he just failed to realize the truth. He didn't want to hear me saying it. He didn't want to hear me saying his daughter already said she wanted to get fucked in her ass. Body face. How she dreamed about being with R. Kelly. Curtis, it's crazy. That's why when they saying she brainwashed and all that, man, I just died laughing, man. And this man sitting up here loving this girl, that girl would have been that man hit her off, some shit like that. She never told him no shit like that. Never told him that she was being abused, that she was being starving. She never. The only thing she ever told my son, he takes care of everybody in the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that one chick, that's, listen, man, what happened in that house, man, a lot of these girls start getting disappeared because of Ezreal, bro.
Is that what happened?
A lot of girls start leaving the house because he started showing a lot of love towards Ezreal in the house. They started leaving. Everybody started leaving because she's the bitch. She's the bitch trying to run everybody off. Because she got, man, let me tell you something, bro. She ain't dumb. She ain't slow. She's a very intelligent, young girl. You understand? She ain't sleep on shit. Like she say, this ain't checkers, this chess.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when somebody makes statements like that, man, that's some orchestrated shit, man. And it got me heated because Angelo, I couldn't just believe he was stooped to this level. Because when I first met him, he came off like a good-minded person, like for the black people and for you know, man, it's just crazy, man. He's full of lies, man. I'm sorry, man. That dude full of lies. I can't agree with him, but like I said, I don't have a problem with him because you know he did no harm to me. He's doing all the harm to his daughter. You know,
now,
he's doing all
have you ever met R. Kelly?
I never met R. Kelly. No, sir. No, I never met him.
All right. Yeah, because they wanted to know, was it, have she ever talked about any underage girls being in the house with R. Kelly?
There ain't no underage girls been in that damn house, man. Dude, this shit crazy. No, she never talked about no underage people in no house, and she wasn't even underage when he laid with her, bro. Because we knew when she did it, because she told my son. They would wait. She said she gonna wait till she was 18 years old. He wasn't talking to her about no damn sex when he met that damn girl. He was just talking about showering her, taking her, helping her build a career, because she don't know nothing about being on tour. She don't know nothing about performing in front of thousands of fucking people. He's trying to put her in places so she can gain that momentum to be able to do it. Yeah,
he was trying to.
Yeah, Azriel, Mr. Clay wanted her to go. He wanted her to do a song with him and put her up there like she ain't put no work in yet, man. She ain't done that. He want for to just do that. This is an icon. Clary don't know how the business works. So he thinking he just taking advantage of this girl. If he was taking advantage of the girl and she wasn't getting nothing out the deal, that girl would have been left, or she would have been told my son. She this close to my fucking son. Like she telling him everything, telling my son everything when she wouldn't even talk to her dad. She wouldn't even not talk to her dad. She would not talk to him. Or her friends, or her friend girls, none of them. She called him my son, telling him because she wanted to be with my son. She wanted him. I told my son to back up off that. This girl too advanced for this. She too advanced at an early age. Like, no.
So did she tell your son when she had sex with R. Kelly?
She told my son she had sex with R. Kelly, not in Orlando. When she graduated, that was going to be her graduation gift. So when she graduated at 18, that's when Sean R. Kelly had supposedly, been intimate.
Mm. So she already had.
Was 17.
So when she said on Gayle King's show that she did not have sex with R. Kelly when she was 17, she was telling the truth.
She was telling the truth, man.
Mm-hmm. And what about this?
Let me tell you something, man. The only reason why they doing what they doing, this people do, this girl lying right now. Her dad doing this, making that girl do that, man. And all this stuff with Jocelyn and all that. See, they finding out little stuff, and she getting mad. And it's just like, dude, I can't believe what this girl doing. And I know behind the scenes. That's why I gotta say something. Because I know behind the scenes, she full of shit. Mm-hmm. She was in love with R. Kelly, brother.
Right.
She was the one trying to run off all the girls. She run off all the people that's been around him. That one chick that was with that she turned into a little dyke chick. Man, this shit crazy, man. This, man.
Yeah, hey, Deboski, shout out to Deboski.
Say again?
Hold on. Shout out to Deboski. Deboski said, "What's up?"
Oh, tell him I said, "What's up, man? How you doing?"
All right. You said, "What's up?"
What's up, how you doing, man?
Yeah, me and Deboski from Chicago, man. We've been trying to get to the nitty gritty of this because they thought
Chicago.
Yeah, because they thought that people from Chicago didn't love R. Kelly. So now we here, and it's a lot of hate trains going on because we know how the women get down in Chicago and motherfuckers just think we clout chasing and all this old bullshit. Like,
if they want to hate somebody, man, they need to hate the Clarence, the Savages, and everybody that's came against this man. You understand what I'm saying? If they want to really hate somebody, that's who they need to hate. Because we as men and men that's into this entertainment business, we constantly targeted by these females and these groupies. You feel me? The minute you don't do something they want you to do, that's when all hell breaks loose. That's when all the lies and stuff come out. And I'm here to witness it, man, that this shit is real, man. These people attacking this man when this man gave everybody options that come into his him. He won't just go there and just be doing whatever you want to do. Yeah, saying whatever you want to say and going where you want to go, because he got to run a tight program because people robbing the man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I've been in the streets, man, when I was out there selling drugs, and I had these hoes coming to my house, hanging out with me, and I'm doing all this. And guess what? My house is getting robbed.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck? So you ain't gonna be having strict rules in your house? Guns don't be put up to my head because niggas come and rob me? That's what R. Kelly was going through, man. Some people get the man houses get robbed. All his shit get taken. Every time we turn around, some jewelry get taken. She even showed us a big ass leak. Like I think like $100,000 chain that she had, or R. Kelly, that she was just trying to, man, this shit crazy. That somebody broke in the house and took that shit. Somebody broke one of the girls, some girl that was in there took the shit and dipped out. And Kel told him, you know what? She'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of shit. People out there just like they don't really know what's going on, and I'm sorry if Edgar Mr. Claire have to see this, but bro, I can't just sit back there and just let it go down. Let this happen like this. My son know all these details, and just because I said one little thing, he gets upset and get out of his element. I told him to pull up at my crib while I come to his house. See, he's about that life. He do a lot of talking. He do a lot of talking because he don't want nobody to say nothing. He try to scare everybody away. You get off their platform because he don't want nobody to teach him about his platform. Nigga, you ain't got no platform. You ain't got no platform. A platform is R. Kelly. He's the fucking platform.
He jealous of R. Kelly. He jealous of him.
He's jealous of R. Kelly. He mad because R. Kelly fucking his daughter. Was doing it. And guess what? He didn't have to beg for that. He didn't have to ask for it because she was already willing, like I told you. She had already been talking about it at the studio with me and my son and the engineer talking about making jokes with her mom about the shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She graduated from Freedom High School. They didn't school on uniform. No, they didn't wear school uniform. No, they did not. But it's a 5A school. It's a great school.
Mm-hmm.
At school uniform. No, they didn't have no school uniform. My son went there. My other kids graduated, and my other daughter graduated from Freedom, and she in the Air Force right now. Not at R. Kelly's house. Yeah. Not at R. Kelly's motherfucking concert with his dick popping out. That's for grown folks, man. We all know this.
Yeah. Hey, I want to go back to a question again. So his daddy, the daddy always said that his daughter was suicidal. She almost about to kill herself over a boy or some shit. Where did he get? And then they say from the hospital, they took him from the hospital to an R. Kelly concert. Can you elaborate a little bit more about this?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Kill herself.
She was always telling my son how she'd be so tired because the dad making her late at night and going over shit over and over again. She was tired of that shit, bro. Like I say, I'm not gonna take her talent away because she got talent. But ask me that question again,
man. About the suicidal part. They said
the suicide. That suicidal stuff, man. Listen, man, she doing that to act out, man, because they was
no. I'm talking about in the beginning, like before she got with R. Kelly, they saying she was supposed to be like try to commit suicide. Or he talking about how
that girl ain't trying to commit no motherfucker. That girl wasn't trying to commit no suicide, man. That girl was overworked. She was overworked. She told my son.
pressing her music career. See, to me, and this is why I try to explain to people, and people don't believe.
Listen, hold on. Let me tell you something. She's scared of her dad, man. Listen, the only reason why she didn't tell her dad it was about the music because she didn't mad at her. Yeah, that deep with that shit. He didn't want. It's like a Tina Turner, Ike Turner, and Michael Jackson type shit, man. This man was crazy with that shit, bro. So she didn't want to tell him that. So she told him it was a boyfriend. And I was like, what, Cody? He said, yeah, my son's name is Cody. That's his nickname. His first name, his real name, Bobby. But that's what she was saying, that she didn't try to commit no damn suicide. She said she was completely overworked and exhausted from him.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't want to be fucking, she wasn't having no kind of child life, bro.
Wow. So the daddy was kind of pressuring her because he wanted to be some type of figure over her career where he can get a check for managing her. And see, that's why I was trying to tell you, bro. It's a recording out there where it's a sound bite out there where the daddy saying all she had to do was make a record, one song, and finish her album, and he was going shopping with his AR cousin who's in the music business, and that was it. And he said all along, it's a case of a deal that went bad. He said R. Kelly could have faced him, and they could have chopped it up. So it wasn't really about, you know.
That's what he told me too, man. That's what he told me too, man. This is after everything. That's what he told me too, brother. He told me straight up that if R. Kelly would have faced the man, they could have handled this like men, and none of this would have happened. That's exactly what he told me too, brother. On God.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. When he say things like, yeah, all she had to do was get the song done and all that, and then he said R. Kelly could have faced him, and this wouldn't have been nothing. That's make me still in the sense of thinking he didn't give a fuck if his daughter was 17 or 18. If R. Kelly fucked her or not, all he had to do was holler at him, and none of this wouldn't be going on. And people not listening. This is why I tell people to look, listen, and learn what a dude is saying. None of this would exist if R. Kelly would have hollered at him. They could have chopped it up. Whatever the case might be. He wanted Azriel to do a song. And because Azriel didn't go in there to do what she's supposed to do, pick that phone up and call, carry herself in the door. And I said this as a father, as a man, if you're concerned about your daughter or your son being successful in the business, you're supposed to go all the way with him, make sure every I dotted, every T crossed, then you ain't got to worry about nobody taking advantage of him. That's why I say, why is they holding R. Kelly accountable for the parents' mistakes? You know, the parents is the first seed of the child.
Man, the parents is the one that engaged this shit, man. She could have did nothing without them. She couldn't even get into the concert if no parent was there.
Exactly. Man,
this is crazy. They got to be held responsible for what they did. They want to fucking sit there and point the finger at R. Kelly. Then guess what? Turn around, put the finger right back on yourself because your daughter would have never been involved or anything. You never would have took him up there. What happened is Azriel fell in love with R. Kelly, man, and she stopped communicating with her parents because he was just not going to let that ride, boy. He was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah,
It didn't go the way I wanted to go, so I'm for the clown. That's what he did.
And the clown was this here, bro. See, the plan A, he had a plan A and a plan B. Plan A was his daughter to go in there to get a song, right? Plan B, if the song didn't go the way or she didn't do what she's supposed to do, now is he fucked my 17-year-old daughter. That bullshit. That's his plan B move. And his plan B got R. Kelly locked up. That's why I try to tell people, man, y'all better look, listen, and learn, man. If you can't see the common sense through this shit, you can't understand what I'm trying to argue about and what I've been trying to say.
Oh, man, if he would have done that, if he would have done that, Sean would have been cool, just like everything was cool with Aaliyah. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. Hold on. What's Riri question? Y'all? Somebody got a question. Riri got a question. Retype your question, Riri. Retype your question, Riri. Yeah, man, you know, hey, and like I keep trying to tell people, man, they do not want to hear this. That Kel's been set up. Now, you know, when she be talking about, oh, he brainwashed me, he manipulated me, he did this, he did that. All the
dad didn't want me speaking out, man, because he know for a fact his daughter be talking to my son. He didn't want this shit. He didn't want her. Man, that girl was talking about R. Kelly before she was even 16, bro. That girl was talking about fucking R. Kelly when she was 15, 16 years old, man. like to get fucked in the ass. She can't wait to she telling my son that because my son is open-minded. He don't judge people. And he was like, she too lit for this age. He couldn't believe that she would talk like that. I mean, you know, kids gonna talk, but anal? Oh man. Trying to call me. That's Bobby Angelo trying to call me now. But like I said, man, listen, man. Like I said, brother,
Angelo.
You know, I'm not here to try to bash Angelo or his daughter or Kel. I'm just here to speak the truth so people can know there's two sides to a story. Stop believing every motherfucking thing the media say. Stop thinking that these people are fucking angels, man. This ain't no angel shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like he told you, if everything would have went his plan, then he would have been fine. He'd have been fine with everything. He wasn't giving a damn about her age because he let his daughter do what the fuck she want to do when it come down to this type of stuff. Because once he was out of his hands, he was willing to agree with anything Azriel said because he lost the fight. He lost everything that he thought he was gonna have going on because she bucked his program. She bucked and R. Kelly was the only one that could infiltrate fucking that program because, like I say, he's a control freak, man.
Right. Hey,
did have some leisure to herself without her dad.
Did Azriel ever tell your son that her dad did it?
My son ain't never told me. My son ain't never told me that her dad touched her. He never told me that. That's not. I don't know nothing about that, and I didn't know nothing about his sex crime. I didn't know nothing about that until somebody tagged me and showed it to me. You know, I don't get a people personal business like that. I just came to tell what we know. That's it. Everything that I told you is facts, man. Everything I told you is real. You know, I've been sitting back. Now, I ain't doing this for no clout, man, no money. If you can go check me out, I'm already doing my music, doing everything I'm doing without any help. I don't talk, clout chase. I don't even ask people to share my shit. None of that. I don't do that. I build my own stuff. So that's what he was telling me. That's what he said when I last talked to him. He said I was clout chasing. So once I started talking to him on his he didn't want to be talking on the live because I was gonna go ahead and spill the whole beans on his live when he thought I wasn't. So he could hear it for himself with his fans on there. But he didn't want to do that. He hung up the live and called me on the phone. Yeah. He didn't want me to do no talking. He didn't want me to do no talking on his line. Now, my son, like I said, I'm gonna give my son this afternoon, man. I'm gonna let him know I talked to you. I'm gonna let him know what's going on, and I'm gonna tell him to go ahead and break the shell. Don't be scared because he ain't got nothing to be scared about. Right. He was scared of he was literally scared to lose his friendship with her. But she done changed up on him. Like the way she talk and the way she act, she acting all fuck like I don't know. I mean, but for them, that's their relationship they had was not the way it is right now. She done changed. She changed everything. The way she acted changed. The way she talked. The way she act. She never act like that. So she switched it all the way up. You know?
So did he ever what did Azriel say anything about Dominique? Anything?
She never really talked too much about the other girls. I just told my son to ask her, was anybody getting beat up in the house and all that, like they saying, and being held hostage and all that. And she said, hell no. Ain't no shit like that going on. She said they eat out every day. They eat good. Like, I'm just like, this shit crazy, man. So I was asking my son shit like that because I'm like, it's no way in the world. And I've seen that shit on TV. And I'm like, what? And I know the truth. I was like, oh no, man, they ain't doing Kel like this. And like I said, I'm gonna tell you again. At first, everything, man, Kel didn't trust nobody around him, man. He had to be a certain type of way. He was robbing the man's house, stealing from the man. Somebody stole like $100 and some $1,000 chain out the house. Some bitch that was there. And Azriel told my son that, and then he told Azriel that R. Kelly said, don't worry about it, she'll be back. Don't worry about it. You know, those are the things that man was going through in his house and shit, bro.
Who? Somebody stole from him?
Stole a big $100,000 chain from him. But the bitch brought it back.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know which one of the girls. That's the thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She just told my son that. She told my son that, and I'm like, $100,000 chain? And he said, don't worry about it. She'll be back. I said, damn. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah, I was like, damn. He got confidence like a motherfucker. But the bitch brought it back. And he kicked her and he told her she had to leave. You know what I'm saying? They all up there talking about how he keeping them in. Man, that man ain't have to keep a motherfucker no damn house. Them bitches was fighting to stay in that goddamn place. Anywhere he went, they fight. They arguing about if he leave one bitch, they arguing about why this shit crazy. Like I told you. But she finessed it now. She played the part where she want to be in control of everything and everybody and all the shit that he may have that don't nobody know nothing about. Like that goddamn storage unit, she told the motherfucking feds where that shit was at. But ain't shit in there anyway.
Mm-hmm. Azriel wanted to run the whole show. And do you think when she went to Chicago that time when she on R. Kelly's birthday, give me your input about that.
She loved R. Kelly, man. Her dad fucked this up. Her dad fucking with her mom because he making it think like R. Kelly ain't got a chance to be back or he ain't gonna be able to help you while he locked up. He doing all type of shit like that because that's one thing he was talking to me about. How the fuck you gonna help my daughter? You can't do nothing for my daughter locked up. And it's over for him.
Right.
So he painted that picture in his daughter's head, man, and making her think and say these stupid ass shit, bro. That girl was in love with R. Kelly, man. There's no doubt about it. There's no, and she was very furious about it because she was already complaining to my son how dad kept trying to get her to do a song with this man. What's taking so long? And about that money, about money, talking about how they've been begging and shit, and she would give them money, and she got tired of it. So once that stopped, that's when everything started going crazy because they completely cut it off. She decided to shut down on her parents because he never stopped them from talking to their parents, but they stopped talking to their parents because their parents was trying to. That's what they were trying to do. She said she can call her mama anytime she wants to, her daddy anytime she wants to. See, nobody stopping her from calling. She said she just don't do it because she respect R. Kelly because R. Kelly already know what they got going, what they're trying to
do. Check this out. What about Larry? You know Larry? You know Larry McGee?
I know him from Instagram.
Oh,
he's fucked up right now. I think somebody told me that he got fucked up with this fraud shit.
Yeah, 1.6 million. Yep.
And I thank God I didn't fuck. I thought everything was legit. And I asked Claire, I said, listen, man, hey, listen, what's going on with that? How can I, build my corporate credit or whatever? Just he would always say, man, I got you, man. When we sit down, we're gonna talk. I got you. Now look what's going on now. I thank God I didn't get involved with none of that shit. Like I told you, I used to talk to Clary. Like I don't have no problem with him because I was manning up on his ass. I don't have no problem with him. He don't come to me threatening me the way he did that over you on that. And I'm like, man, he don't talk to me that way. He tried to call himself trying to threaten me, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I said, man, how can you threaten? You don't know shit about me, man.
Right.
I ain't done nothing to nobody. Bitch, what is you talking about? You don't know nothing about me. What you want to go look up how to try to be in prison? Yeah, I've been to prison 3 times. Okay,
that's
and you been too. Huh?
That's what he was screaming. Yeah, I've been to the penitentiary.
Yeah, I've been to prison fucking 3 times. Fuck, what the fuck? Cocaine. Yeah, okay. But I'm 42 years old. I take care of my kids. All my kids grown up. My kids ain't nowhere no getting their ass fucked. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? My kids,
right?
They good. They good.
Question. When was he always in Azriel's life, or did he just come back? Because they say he got a long background history and in and out the penitentiary. Do you know what age he came back in her life?
To be honest with you, sir, I'm gonna be honest with you. That part I can't comment on because I really don't know that part. I don't go do no researching on nobody and trying to figure out all this old extra shit. I just don't do that. You know, all I know is what happened between me and my son and his daughter, and the conversations I had with him and his wife on separate occasions. He wasn't there that day when I was talking to his wife. He was not in the studio that day. See what I'm talking about? He was working somewhere. He was out somewhere working. So, you know, yeah.
Do you know Shanti McGee? Do you know Shanti McGee?
I don't know none of them people, man.
Okay.
She never talked about none of them. She never talked about nobody specific. She'll just say the girl or this girl.
Mm-hmm.
One of the girls stole his chain and he left. That's why he won't want nobody now. That's why he's scared to leave there in the house. You have to go knock on his room door. Now those parts was kind of true. Those parts there was kind of like true when she was saying you got to knock on his door and all that because he be having meetings and shit. And he don't want people going and then some dumb bitches are going there just because they want to go do something or go knock on his door. And he'll get pissed off about shit like that.
Right.
That part is true. That part, she told us that part. That was true.
So your son, now, if she like the R. Kelly, what made her want to start like dealing with your son just because he was doing music?
The thing is, they went to school together. They was talking like, you know,
like you wanted to have a relationship with your son, right?
Yeah. See, my son got good music, man. So he got respect. So when her dad met my son, her dad met my son before I met him.
So how did Angelo meet your son?
The daughter at the school.
Oh,
See, I didn't know nothing about it. And he was like, man, my son came on one day and said, man, I got this girl at school that can sing real good, and she been begging her dad so we could do a track. So her dad had him send some music over to him, and he listened to it. And within a couple of days, he was in the studio with him, and he saw how I'm on the move with my music. So they came to us first because they didn't have no decent ass engineer or producer. So we put them on our people.
Wow.
That's how it started. We wasn't even trying to even deal with them with no music, man. Period.
Wow.
He heard my son. She know how her daughter talks so highly of my son. When he met my son so respectable. He couldn't do nothing but just say, well, tell her that, because they don't do, listen, man, he wouldn't let her record with nobody, man. But once he saw how good our music sound and the engineer, he was like, oh man, we've been looking for a good ass engineer. They couldn't find no engineer, no decent producer, none of that. So we just, by the time we just put them on our engineer. We just put them on our producer. We just, we ain't looking for nothing, man. As long as you paying for it, go ahead. Do your thing. So speaking of paying,
was Azriel when Azriel was on the Gayle King, she mentioned something about $20,000 about the daddy. If she sent her $20,000 thereafter or stuff like that. Was Angelo trying to extort R. Kelly?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She got tired of it. I keep trying to tell you her thing. But she recently don't talk to my son no more because I spilled the beans. I spilled a little bit of the beans, and she wouldn't lit on my son. But then they supposed to have reconciled. But see now, she on some other shit again.
Right.
But yeah.
So she told you
they tried to extort multiple times. But like I told you, she had been giving them money. She had been giving them bread. And she got tired of it. She couldn't hardly breathe, man. Listen, man, I'm telling you, man, this shit is all crazy. I feel sorry for R. Kelly, man. I pray to God that something come through where they just find some type of leak for this man can go on by his goddamn life. And this time leave all these motherfucking hoes on the streets where they belong, man.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Do you think Alice was scared of Angelo?
Who, Azrael?
No, Alice, the mama. Think the mama scared of Angelo?
I mean, to a degree. I mean, I can't say that part. I can't say, but I do know Azrael was. Anytime she's scared to speak her piece and speak the truth about how she feel or what's going on with her, and she got to go and consult with my son and shit like that, then she had to be obviously scared to even talk to him about certain shit.
Yeah.
You know, especially when it came down to the music. Like, say if she didn't want to go rehearsal or something like that, she'll be scared to tell him. She'll make it an excuse to go to detention or some shit, just so she won't have to go to rehearsal. And she should tell my son that too. I forgot about that.
So check this out. Was Angelo ever a millionaire?
All I can say is this. I know he done had plenty of money before because he owned the club. He owned the club in Baltimore and he sold drugs. So, you know, you got to put the two and two together. I don't know if he was a millionaire on paper, but I can say that he has had some fucking money.
You think he gone broke now?
He looked broke.
You say he looked broke. You know, go ahead.
You know, let's just keep it real, man. You know, if you commit fraud, obviously you making moves to do whatever. But like I say, he do work. You know, I can't lie on him about that. You know, I don't know his personal business, but I can tell you what it looked like. But that goddamn suit he wore up there, man, dude, man, stop playing. People that got money, man, they gonna get their shit tailor made. Think about that.
Right. Do you know that
this shit didn't look tailor made?
Yeah. Do you know a guy named Dana?
No, no Dana. But I heard him on live though. I think Dana was supposed to be he used to be a police officer, some shit like that.
Yeah, he said Rob was his mentor or something.
Yeah. But is he flipping the story too? I don't know about none of this.
Man, I don't know, man. You know, he can't accept that he put himself in so much stuff that when it comes out about him, he can't deal with the pressure. So he attacks everybody that does an interview with Don Russell. So
what? Don Russell, who that is?
Oh man, Don Russell, man, it's a long story. A guy that Dana J don't.
That's just for to show you that I don't do this social media shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't try to know. I just want to speak the truth, though. I had to do that because if not, I wouldn't be able to live with myself because I'm in this entertainment business too, and I would never want to happen to me. Yeah, right. Man. No, hell no. Especially when I know this girl's intentions, and I knew for a fact that her dad didn't even know about that she wanted to be sex. Man. Either he didn't know about it or he knew about it and didn't want to accept it, or. I don't know, man. This is screwed. Them people screwed up in the mind, bro. Because ain't no way in the world I'm going to take my 16, 17-year-old daughter to an R. Kelly concert if I didn't want her to be there. He brought that girl there because they had a plan from the beginning, man. And he knew for a fact that R. Kelly liked young girls, but not saying underage, but brought her to the fucking front stage, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Her whole motive was to meet this man. And she called my son that same fucking night and told her R. Kelly gave her her number, brought her backstage, and she met him that night. And my son didn't believe her until he saw her picture with her. And he said, "What the fuck?" Next thing you know, she was going on tour behind stage with Beyonce and all these different people, snapping to my son that she shopping, big range, jewelry, eating out different places, riding around in different cars. You know, she was just showing out, having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that porn production. I don't know nothing about the porn production. And another thing is that I'm not gonna knock anybody that's in the business that's doing any type of stuff that's by the book. You know I don't judge nobody. You want to do porn, do porn. You got to set up legally to do it. You know, that's his business. I can't knock him for trying to make no goddamn money. But for us trying to set somebody up and take somebody and
that's
fuck somebody for real, that's a whole nother different ball game.
Yeah. And he always
every nigga I know like porn. So and there ain't no underage kid doing it. So that's adult stuff. But this right here, what's going on? This is highway robbery and putting a man out there that ain't been doing nothing but helping people and giving away fucking money, man. Get out of here.
Right.
And they constantly giving away money.
And this is why the daddy, he keeps getting mad because when people expose things about his daughter, he don't like nobody talking about it. He want to run the whole social media. That nigga be like, man, he don't want nobody speaking about his daughter. He think his daughter just gonna come out and just tell some truth or some lies and think we supposed to be dumb to believe it. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't falling for that shit, man. Nobody fall for that goof ass shit.
Nah. His daughter not innocent like that, bro.
You heard?
This girl was lit at a young age, man. This girl was lit at a young age and speak properly and speak more than one language. Okay? No.
Yeah. And the fact that you sit up there and said several times at 16 or 15, how long she knew your son?
Oh, they went to high school there. I mean, they went to middle school. Well, not middle. They went. He been knowing her since she was, I'm gonna say for a fact, since she was 16 years old. But my son been in that school 16. The whole time. He didn't know that he didn't know at the time that she sing. But like I say, you know, anytime somebody's in the music business, you end up running into people that do music. And that's what happened with him at school. She ended up seeing one of my son's videos, and that's how they end up talking. Because she saw my son advance at his age. I spent real money with my son. See, I'm hands-on with my son, you know? And she saw what I was doing, and clearly he was behind on his shit. No videos for her, no nothing. So I'm like, how the hell he promoting her and to do business with her? And she ain't even got shit online for, and he acting all crazy like, you know, can't nobody record with her or something like she's some type of. I'm like, man, hell, she ain't got shit online. She ain't got nothing going on. If anything, we supposed to be not want to record her ass. But, hey, bro. We
right.
Just trying to
okay. Now, okay. So and you said several times at 16 years old, she told your son about having anal sex.
Yes, sir.
Elaborate.
And guess what? I told him the same shit in his fucking face.
And what
he didn't like to hear it. He's like, man, he said, I can't control that. If that's what she like, that's what she want to do. That's my daughter, but you know, I can't speak on that because that's how he kept trying to beat around the bush on the topic. Because he knew for a fact that my son, see, that's the thing. He could go back and forth with other motherfuckers and all that, but see, he can't really go back and forth because he knows for a fact that she talks to my son. He knows for a fact that she talks to him. You see? See what I'm talking about? I don't want to get involved with her and your son because that's your son. I want to respect you, and that's your son. I don't want to get involved because I don't want my daughter thinking that I'm doing something wrong with her friend. And oh yeah. Don't try to battle with me. Don't try to rock it out with me. I tell the truth. And when my son get on this motherfucker, you really gonna hear some detailed shit. You know what I mean? And that's coming from straight out the horse's mouth.
And everybody.
My son ain't got no reason why, because he actually snapped on her ass because she got mad because like I told you, somebody had my YouTube thing when I spoke out the first time. But then after I talked to Clarence, I said, you know what, I'm gonna stay out of it because I see it's really, really bothering him. But I didn't think it was gonna go this far with Kel. You know, and I saw that his daughter was sticking up for Kel. Good. I'm back up, and I took my shit down. But somebody went and took that same motherfucking clip I had up there, and they posted back up, and she saw that, and she called my son talking shit. Like, I'm gonna sue you, and I'm gonna do this, and this, and that. He said, fucking sue me, bitch. What are you talking about? She's always talking about some suing shit. And she always saying that stupid shit. We're gonna sue you. You better get a lawyer. I'm gonna get my lawyer on you. I'm gonna get my lawyer to sue your ass for that. Sue us what? Speaking the truth, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. And my son ain't even the one that did it. It's me.
Wow. Y'all heard it right here.
Shit, crazy.
You heard it. Y'all heard it.
Crazy.
You heard it. We got Bobby on live today. We got the daddy of the son. And the thing like he ain't playing no games. He ain't sugarcoating shit. He keeping it 100, keeping it 1,000.
You can't sugarcoat it because
now I wonder.
You can't sugarcoat it.
Right. Now
because people really thinking that this damn girl is fucking this innocent person. People thinking this girl don't know what she doing. Look, man, her mom was already in motion with this shit. She was advanced for her age. Even if you listen to her sing, man, 15 years old, she blowing like Patti LaBelle and all these different people, man. She was advanced for her age. So people that say, oh, she ain't got no talent, I fail to disagree with that. And I'm gonna sing you the song. I'm a son guy. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
The people that shot the video with my son in it, that's my video man. That's my cameraman. That's my cameraman. I told TMZ they cannot give that video to nobody. They cannot use it because y'all didn't take no interview from us. Guess what? How the hell the fucking Survivor R. Kelly shit get it? TMZ. TMZ. I want to sue fucking their ass. I need to sue TMZ. Yeah. I need to sue their ass. Don't put.
Yeah.
And I told them, don't give my report to anybody. If y'all ain't gonna do the report on, because at first, if I would have told them, yes, she was 16 with R. Kelly, they would have had us all on TMZ, all over the place. But that's a lie. That's not the truth.
Yeah.
They want to jam TMZ like they want to jam the man up.
Yeah, they do.
They trying to jam the man up. I'm like, man, y'all saying that y'all ain't gonna take the truth, so y'all want us to say some lying shit in order to get our interview. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And I wrote, and his name was Sean. What is his name, Sean? I think his name was Sean I talked to at TMZ. Sean. Damn, that fucking dude, that cracker Sean, excuse my friend, man. Sean. I'm like, dude, I give him exclusive information.
Wow.
The truth.
Yeah,
when I say she was of age, didn't want to have to talk about. We decided we're not gonna do that because we have other information that she was underage. But I say, man, listen, that's not true, sir. She was not underage, sir. I'm sorry that y'all want to make this shit out of it, but it's not true.
That's crazy. See what people don't understand, bro, this here. What's in the dark, and I keep explaining this to all the people that follow my channel, everybody that watches me, everybody that watches with me. I tell them all the time, sometimes you don't have to do a lot of things.
That let me know right then and there, Kel was under a big conspiracy. That let me know right then and there, man. That kind of made me not want to do music no more because just say if I blow, I got to be worrying about this type of crazy shit. I got to be worrying about people like TMZ that don't want to hear the truth. Oh my God, bro! I learned some shit off this particular. Yeah.
And somebody did a demonstration on their live how TMZ is quick to take anything negative about R. Kelly. Somebody did a demonstration, and you know what TMZ said? Hold on 1 second. You got something about R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. But let me tell you this here, bro. This is why I tell people, what's in the dark will come to the light. You just give it time. You know, like R. Kelly said in his interview, he said, you mean to tell me out of all those women, nobody got nothing good to say about him? Nobody?
Hey, lying, man. What happened is R. Kelly be cutting their ass off, man. Azrael made him cut off a lot of motherfuckers. And I'm telling you, man, matter of fact, they don't want to be in the house around that bitch. Like, who gonna get mad at me? I have girls in my house all the time.
Right.
I'm married, but I do music. And I see how people act when they start acting crazy, when they get drunk and they go act, and I don't like that, and I don't like how they act, and I tell them to leave. They even get mad and go to threaten me. Oh, can't tell the police. Tell the police what? So Kel, he on a way bigger scale than me, so I can imagine what the fuck he going through and why he's so skeptical with people and how he got certain rules and shit. Man, you got to have rules, man, or you can get killed out here.
Right.
And I hate to be so vulgar on the phone, but man, I just speak my mind. Man, fuck these bitches, man. Excuse my French, man.
Hey,
these bitches, man. Listen, man. These bitches will have your life fucked up after you done gave them everything that you own, man. Everything that you, and they would fucking still fucking put you up under the bus, and I took care of you, and I gave you, and gave you, and man, we done saw what this man done gave her, bro. We done saw what he done did with this girl, bro. I mean, she was snapping my son like she was like trying to show out on my son, pretty much. So now, like a couple, I said, like maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago, she hit my son up on IG saying, "I see you doing your thing, your music. Good job. I see you doing your thing." So she still, even though I did what I did, she still somewhat interact a little bit.
Yeah. That girl got issues, man. I don't know why the daddy didn't get her no help.
No, what his daddy should have did is just stayed the fuck out of it, and then everything would have came to him. He's a dumbass nigga.
Yeah. See, what I tried to tell people was this here, bro, and they didn't want to hear this when I said this. I said, Azriel had a better chance of doing it on her own without her daddy being involved. And I said this on my channel. And I said it to her daddy when I did an interview with him or talked to him, whatever. I said, she don't need you to be successful. She been with R. Kelly. Now, it all depends how she put herself out there. If she put herself out there, I don't mess with R. Kelly no more. I'm going to pursue my dreams, my career. She'd have probably been fine. But if you going out there, you trying to blackball the game, motherfuckers ain't fucking with you in the industry. Because if you do it to Kels, which we all know he's a megastar, 4 years versus 30 plus years in the industry ain't got shit on no 33 plus years in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So they thought
ain't nobody finna fuck with her. Ain't nobody finna fuck with her, man. She running her mouth. Ain't nobody out here perfect. Music world or regular world. But one thing I can say is that people that's in those positions, they put a lot of motherfucking time and work into their craft, into what they doing. For somebody to come in that ain't never got a life, ain't put no work in for shit, come and try to tear it down and destroy it, that's not acceptable, man. That's unacceptable. And her dad is a clout chasing bitch ass nigga. Let me tell you something, because all he had to do was shut the fuck up.
And let his daughter do
But
his
just
thing.
because he felt like his daughter was cutting him out the deal, because that's what it was, not Kel. It was his own fucking daughter.
I said that.
Cutting you out the fucking deal. So you like this little bitch. Because if they was on the same level, this wouldn't be happening. But he wanted to go public with it because he wanted to clout chase. Because at the end of the day, if she wouldn't be fucking with him, wouldn't be fucking with R. Kelly, what you gonna clout chase? She cut you out the deal. That's the thing.
Right.
He got mad at his own daughter because she cut him off the fucking deal, dog.
She got 18. She said, why milk the cow when I can get the cow for free? The same thing I was telling people, man. Y'all need to look, listen, and learn.
Why do I gotta do music when I'm already with a fucking millionaire? Why do I?
Yeah.
That's why you think R. Kelly wouldn't have, man. You think Kel wouldn't have did no music with this damn girl. Listen, man, he could have been doing music with her. She probably told him, man, she don't want to do no music, man. That girl can sing, bro. Rob ain't finna just not do no music with no person that he's taking care of. I just don't see that humorous.
Right.
I don't know, Rob, but I don't think he would be, oh, I got this girl here, I'm gonna stop her career. Well, in his mind, he's like, he done been in this music world so long, he know the evil spirits in this shit. He know the demons in this shit. He don't want her involved in that shit. Or he take care of her like a real man, like he did his fucking wife, like he did fucking every goddamn body. So that's all I can say. Any man got the right to be angry and get up mad, bro, and voice his opinion. Yeah, we may scream. Yeah, we may say something, but at the same time, Rob was being responsible with them bitches, man. Excuse my friend.
Yeah. Hey, bro, this is a real show. We do all that. But check this out. What I was trying to explain to people was this here, man, and this is what I got from this. The daughter was the daddy meal ticket. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Azriel went in and didn't carry out the plan, what they did was he conspired against R. Kelly, right?
That's exactly what he did, man.
Not only that, bro.
This man went to extreme measurements, man. Like, come on, bro. This
Right.
girl telling you in your fucking face that she's happy, leave me the fuck alone. And you constantly keep going and keep going. Bro, you doing it on your own. You're not fighting for your daughter, because your daughter, if she want to be where she at. And if R. Kelly wasn't locked up and this happened, she'd still be where he at.
Right. And check this out, bro. And this is what I try to explain to people. I think that when she went in and didn't carry out her daughter's mission, the daddy got mad. But let me tell you what happened, bro. And let me tell you what the daddy put the karma back on his daughter. He got his daughter back in so many ways, because here's the thing. He making her pay for when she first went in and didn't do what she's supposed to do. And now she back with him, and he manipulated her again of getting out there and getting all the tea and fucking her whole career. See, he giving her payback for what she didn't do.
For dipping out on him, for breaking the pact.
Can the church say amen? Can the church say amen?
That's exactly what's going on. Because she's not gonna have no career now. Because even if she would have just stopped, not did what she did, and left her dad out, she would have had an opportunity still to have a career.
Yeah.
Because she would have still had opportunity, but she fucked it up. You know, I guess I'm gonna go see Michelle. You got the key to get in?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, gas. You gave me the money? All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he got her back. He making a payback. He giving his daughter payback. He giving his daughter payback because she didn't. Right, she didn't.
Because she thinking that her dad is telling her the right thing to do, and this and this and this and that. And from what I heard, she took a large lump sum of cash too that was left over that he had. From what my son was saying, that she had a lump sum of cash that he had. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but like $200,000.
What?
Yeah, she was showing it. She was showing it to my son in the bathroom on the counter, stacked up on the counter.
When was this?
This was like right when she. I gotta have something to make sure. I don't want to give you nothing yet till I know for sure. But I saw the money on the counter. My son saw the money, showing me that how she was just playing around, dancing and shit, and had the money on the counter, stacking up on the counter.
Did he record
like 200 bands,
200,000? Did your son record it?
Couldn't record it. It's like it was just quick. It was a snap. It was like, snap.
Yes. Wow. So she boasting about she got R. Kelly money.
All 100 stacked up like this on the counter.
Now you know what's gonna happen after this video, or if it's not already with this video. See, when I go live and I get anybody that got any tea on Angelo, he goes live on IG to try to convince the world that he's not this criminal, this crook. And I'm sure he's on IG right now trying to make a pitch. This is why he don't like me. This is why he threatened me.
It's all good. I never called him a criminal. I've been a criminal-minded person before in my life, but I changed my life. I'm not saying he not a changed man. All I'm saying is the facts. The mind.
He don't like that. He don't like the facts to come out about him. This is why he want people to get off YouTube street and let his daughter come out and say whatever it is she want to say. And by the way,
y'all do that, man. I can't let it happen because she told my son too much information about how she wants to do all this type of sex crap at a young age, man. I ain't agreeing with that. So what she learned that I don't know. I don't know, and that's not my business. My thing is that, bro, I can't just sit there and don't say nothing when I'm seeing what's going on and I heard what's going on. So if a motherfucker wants to be mad at me, just come sleep out me. Kill me. Do that. Because I ain't nowhere in the world I want somebody to know information like what I have, and I'm a celebrity, or I'm out there and people lying on me and nobody speak up. No, I need people to speak up for me.
That's crazy, man. That is, man.
And he tried to shush me. He tried to shush me, bro. He tried to shush me up.
How did he try to do that?
But they ain't gonna make me tell you. Open up here. What can you tell? Well, I've been to prison. I ain't been to prison for sex crimes. I ain't been to prison for no sex crime. I ain't. What you want to tell? What? I'm good. What you want to tell the people? That's what I told him. I said, man, go ahead.
So he
tell
threatened
people. You threatening me with that? Like you gonna expose me? You gonna dig up this? Dig up what? You don't want to go there with me? I said, man, listen, do it.
Right.
And then we came into a solution where we wasn't arguing. You know, when we calmed down, he went to start talking different. Yeah. Because he felt like that I had already said, okay, I'm gonna take it down. I'm not gonna talk blah 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 blah. So I did that. Somebody else put the shit back up. They had nothing to do with me. So that's when his daughter got mad. But she can't get mad. I took it down.
Right. And so this is what he be mad at too. See, that's what they do. They look up people's background, then we start finding out the shit about him. Do you know he had a sex offense charges in his background?
I didn't know that. Like I remember I told you, I said I don't be in people's business like that. So no, I didn't know that. And I had somebody screenshot it and send it to me. And you know, that's not my business. You know, that's not my business. Now, everybody have they secrets and their skeletons. Like I say, anybody can change. But the way he talk and the way he act, he on some other shit. And I understand him trying to get out there and trying to get his name out there, but he could have found a decent way to go about it instead of making himself look ugly like this. Because you can't argue with people, man, and you done took this girl to a fucking R. Kelly show, man. Get the fuck out of here. You know what you was doing when you did it. And if you was just so much of this super dad and protecting my daughter, there's no way she will be at R. Kelly's. It's just no way. And he trying to make people understand it and blind people with that, bro. You can't blind us with that shit. If you love your daughter and you this family and you this and you that, nigga, you from the streets, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You sold drugs just like I did. You go fucking probably pimped and all that shit like a lot of motherfucking Chicago do, nigga. Baltimore. You had a club. You know about this life. You know about it. So you know how to put your girl, your daughter in places where she need to be to benefit. That's what you did.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, man. Just stop trying to fight it, man. Stop. Your daughter fucked up. You fucked up. Now you want to blame this man for some shit because your daughter was fucked up. You mad and care because she want to fuck R. Kelly? Mm-hmm. No, man. No. It's the truth. This shit is the truth. This girl was talking like this at 16 years old, bro. No. It's crazy.
Yeah.
How she know about anal at that age? Well, he got a porn site. Well, maybe she might have went one day and saw him on his porn shit. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, the daddy's supposed to have a porn site. But they said, Azriel said that she was sleeping with other men. R. Kelly was making her sleep with other men. Did she ever mention that to your son? We already know.
Listen, man. Listen, man. She never said no shit like that. And Azriel would never do no shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Man, I hope you get your son. I hope you holler at your son. And man, tell your son, man, you know, he ain't gonna be chastised over here. He can always come.
Hey, DJ, I'm gonna tell my son when I get back to the house, man. We're gonna call you and we'll set something up where we can do an interview. I'm just hoping that he'll participate because he told me don't do it. He just didn't want me to be involved because of my criminal history. He already know what they're gonna do. And I'm like, dude, I'm good. I'm off papers. I ain't bother nobody. I'm legal. I'm, you know.
Right. And let me tell you this, bro, about your criminal history. It ain't what you did in the past. It's what you're doing right now. And like I told them, fuckers, look, bro, listen to me, bro. I've been out the prison 25 years this month. So when they brought up my background, you hear me, bro? When they brought up my background, I told them motherfuckers, okay, what's the point? I've been out 25 years. So what you got to say? I throw it in their face. That shit don't even bother me, man. You know? So that don't mean shit, man. It's about what's going on right now. You know, your son, like I say, man, he can come on and tell his story, man. And I thank you for even having the courage to come on and speak to me or whatever the case might be. And we want Kels to get vindicated from all this shit. Because guess what, bro? At the end of the day, guess who could be next? Your son could be next. Your son.
Exactly. I know, bro. I know.
Your
Thank
son
you.
will be next.
I know. That's what my fear was. That's why I said I gotta say something because, man, you know, it's other people out there that know stuff too, man. It's other people out there that know stuff that want to say something but don't want to get involved. Don't have the strength to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
Yeah.
easy to come forth to look for a check. It's easy to come forth looking for a check, bro. What you know, it's easy to come forth looking for a check, bro. But it's hard for people to come and they feel like they're not getting nothing out of the deal to just say something and then be, you know, how they history or they be threatening about stuff coming. I ain't trying to gain nothing from this, man. I don't give a damn about none of this, man. I care for Kel, and I ain't never really was his fan like that.
Right.
I never
never
was his
knew. I
fan.
never been the man. Right. I
never
just DJ.
sit down and watch that. I used to hate my motherfucking ex-wife because how much she loved R. Kelly ass. So I see the truth. I mean, we can't get around the
It is
truth.
what it is.
The truth is the truth.
Man,
This is
everybody.
This is what you said. This is what your daughter said. This is what she do. This is how it is. Don't run from that, Angelo. Don't run from that. If Angelo, if you listening, man, don't run from that. The truth is the truth. I don't, you know, if the intentions was bad, bro, it just was bad at the moment. You know, they ain't mad at you. You got to be mad at yourself because you put your daughter out there. You can't be mad at nobody. You can't be mad at nobody. And you know, and that man took care of your daughter, man. That man took good care of your daughter, like any father want a man that's dating their daughter to do. That's what R. Kelly did with your daughter, man. That's what he did. Mm-hmm. You won't be mad at that man. Yes, keep your son away from that clarity. I know that's exactly what I did. Want to smell? You think you want to smell that bullshit? They crazy.
Yeah,
man. She lying, man. That man ain't. That girl would have been told me that R. Kelly would have. If R. Kelly would have done anything fucked up, because she stayed close to my son about everything. So if she was going through something like that, she know that my son, she gonna come tell my son right away, and I'm gonna get on top because she know how I rock. She know how I rock, and she won't embarrass to tell her daddy some shit like that, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Now all of a sudden she eats shit out the cup.
Do you think she got herpes?
No. She's
This is a real dude right here. This is a real ass dude right here. I like real nigga shit.
I don't think that man ain't got no herpes because she ain't finna sleep with him with no herpes because she pick it like that too. You know, and I heard he was taking medication. It's just so much rumors, so much shit going on, and then, you know, I can't be a bit like it. But I don't think that she got no herpes. I don't think Johnson has it. I don't think neither one of them have it. I don't even know if
so everybody
really
they want to know where could we support your son music?
That's another thing too. My son's just like very, very shy with his talent. I have to be the one posting it and putting this shit up. But I'm gonna tell you can find him on. Let me give you his Instagram.
Okay, text it to my phone and I'll put it or email and I'll put it in the chat right now. You know, so we can get it for him. Yeah, I really appreciate this guy for coming on.
You can find him under Instagram under official Stewie B.
Official
Stewie B on Instagram.
Spell it
Stewie. Like you know that Stewie, the little cartoon.
Official Stewie B on IG, y'all.
On
like
Instagram, and
y'all know Stewie, right? Yeah.
And you can find me. You can find me. If you look me up, you're gonna connect everything to him. Bigger boy _76. No, it's big BIGGA _ boy BOY 76. Once you go on there, you're gonna see most of his music on there with my platform. Because now we back doing music together. And I just did me and him just did a song with Kevin Gates artist. See, OG Booby Black. We just did a track with him the other day in the studio.
Right.
So we already making moves. We already spending money and doing. We was doing this before before the Claridge them even met us. That's why they wanted to come fuck with us, because we had the best engineers and producers.
Bigger Boy, you said Bigger _ Boy 76, right?
Yes, sir. And then
BIBA _ BOY 76. That's
yes,
on IG, right?
Yeah, right.
That's it. That's it. We gonna support you, brother. We gonna support your son. We really appreciate you, man. Y'all give it up for Bobby for coming on. And we gonna look for your son to come whenever you ready, bro. You welcome to come to my channel. We got other bloggers like the Boski, Texas Diamond. They want to have you on their channel to get your story out there, bro. And this is what we need to hear more of the truth than lies, because we debunk these lies. Right. And like I said, that TMZ thing is really what the shocker was, man. It really made me just like look and analyze this when make a decision, because I didn't want to be on this. I didn't want to be doing no YouTube stuff and all this stuff, man. I just hate to see it. It's just too, bro. I can't be caught up in a situation like that and be sitting in the cell, because I done been sitting in the cell before and praying for people to come, and I can see Kel like praying for other people that's real to come forth and tell what he don't know, speak what he don't know, because he don't know Claire talk like this. He don't know Ezreal thought like the way she thought like this. He don't know none of that. He don't know this. People like us gotta say something, because this is very important. You know, like I say, I never was an R. Kelly fan, bro. So you can't say, oh, he an R. Kelly fan. No, nigga. Didn't like the nigga because my baby mom, she loved the nigga. So I'm like, man, but then when this issue come up and I'm connected with it, I'm like, wow, what a coincidence. I'm able to say something about what this man said and about their personality and what type of characters these people got. I'm gonna be honest, I got a criminal history, but I can't sit here and just lie. I'm not gonna lie on something that's real. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie on the man, and I'm not gonna lie on his daughter, man. But this is the facts. I want everybody out there that's listening, man. This is a fact, y'all. Do not be fooled by Clary, man. He trying to get a check. He trying to get his daughter to get a check the whole time. Everything that's been getting with her acting all out and trying to turn on Kel, that's all fake. She never my son out of the home living with this man. There was any problems going in the crib. All thing she did was boast and brag. That's all she did. All she did was boast and brag. That's it, man. She didn't say nothing about Kel got this, did that, do this, do that. And that's bullshit, man. And that's sad, man, for black people, man. It's sad. Another motherfucking celebrity of icon that and the thing is, what's so crazy that he dealt with our culture, bro. He was trying to help the females in our culture. Soon as somebody can't get what they want, soon as people don't get what they want, man, soon as they don't get what they want, this called second buyer's remorse. And we experience it every day when you're in the business world, man. People will buy product from you or get product from you and want to return it. Or people will take deposits from you and not do the work. You understand? It's crazy. Right. And it works like that. So right. So they based wanted R. Kelly to just bring her in, do a song with her, and get it over with. Well, R. Kelly literally had to get to know her first to see where she stands as far as her brand. Not just that. She never brought nothing to the wood. When they brought her there, she ain't had no product. She had no real product. Angelo Carey always talk about how he spent money doing this with her, but where is that? Show us the product. Show us the product. Show us where you spend this money. Because when I met him, they didn't even have a video out. The first video she got is because of me and my son. She never had nothing. He never promoted her or nothing. He never done it. He never spent no real fucking money. That's what I don't understand. Like, dude, you talking about you spend money on your daughter, do this, that. You had your daughter in a free contest, free shows, all this. You didn't spend no money on her. Because if you did, you'll know where to find the great producers at. You'll know where to go. Man, it's just all fabricated bullshit. I understand he's sorry, he's mad about everything that happened. 4 years or 3 years of his daughter's life, he wasn't even a part of it. And she was over there with R. Kelly, and she cut him out the deal, man.
that he got mad. This is her payback right here because he said, this bitch tried me. That's how he think. He not talking to her like his daughter. He talking to her like she's a business. Like this is a business partner. You tried me, bitch. Bitch, you tried me, ho. That's how he talking to her. Like a fucking pimp. Bitch, you tried me, ho. You know motherfucking well, ho. Bitch, you went over there and you stayed and you know motherfucking well, ho. That's how he talk.
Yep. That's him. That's him. That's him. He didn't go the way he do. And now she getting that karma back from her daddy. That's it. He really don't give a fuck about her career shooting all. He just want the limelight. She fucked up now. I told people this last year. She did. I told the daddy on the phone he didn't need her to be successful. She could do it on her own because she been around R. Kelly. But if you in the picture, she gonna flip flop and ain't shit gonna happen.
Well, the thing is that the reason why he wanted to be in the picture so bad because he want to have some type of leverage. He never was thinking about her when it come down to no mother. He wanted the spotlight. He wanted a platform so he can talk. So he can, because like I say, you understand, sometimes people that's money hungry, bro, and he done had a taste of some money. So, it's like he gonna find any and every way he can to make room for him to do something that, that change his past. So this is his platform. This is what he using. You see, he don't want to go back to selling drugs. He don't want to go back to living that type of life. So, he want to, yeah. This is what he want to do. This is what Clary want to do. And I'm telling you, man, when I say this man is a control freak, brother, listen, he don't let her record on anybody. You understand me? He didn't leave her that day in the studio with us. So why the fuck you leave in the studio with Kelly? Why didn't you take her to her show? You didn't leave her in the house with me and my son and the engineer. You didn't do it. Everywhere she went, she had either her mom, him, or an escort or somebody to watch her. So how come she was able to go? He lied and said she left school and went to the hotel with this man. Just went. No, bro, he lied like that too. Because my son told me that her daddy took her to the fucking hotel to meet him. Her dad took her to the hotel to meet Kel for to talk about to make the agreements and stuff like that. Like what they gonna do. He ain't finna just let her go meet no goddamn R. Kelly by herself because he need to be involved. He need to know what he got to make sure this deal go through. So he not gonna let her go to no hotel by herself because she was in Orlando when she went to the hotel and she called my son and told her that she just got through talking to the hotel, having a meeting with him and all that about what they're gonna do and all this. And Clary was outside in the parking lot waiting on her. This shit crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So he knew what he was doing, and he knew who she was dealing with, and he was all in agreement with it. And once she did not go through and do a song with her and get what he wanted, that's when he started complaining about everything, dude. No cap.
Yeah. Y'all have it right here. It's exclusive. This is exclusive right here.
Yeah.
And we'll have a song coming on soon too.
This is the truth, man. This is the honest God truth. This is not no fabricated lies. I've been holding my tongue because I didn't think Clary gonna be doing all of this, doing this and doing all. I didn't think he gonna be doing this, getting on blogging and doing all this crazy foolishness, and participating and trying to hang somebody that I feel like that's innocent in a way when it comes down to these females, especially with his daughter. I can't speak on no other women because I don't know them. I don't know nothing. I only can speak on what I know and what I experienced and what was told to me and my son. That's it. That's the truth. So if they want to be mad about that, bro, they can get mad, kiss my ass, swing your gooms, whatever you gotta do. That shit is not. No, you're not gonna threaten me to make me not tell the truth.
Yeah.
That's what he tried to do. He tried to do that same shit that he did to you, the way he was talking on live and all that. I'm looking at this. Look at this dude. This dude really think he's somebody, like he's some real high class. Like who the fuck is you, bro? You is no fucking body. Nobody didn't know who you was until your daughter went in with R. Kelly. Nobody knew who you was until you started talking shit. If he would, his daughter was getting so mad, bro, that he was doing all this shit in public like this, bro, making this big old scene, just embarrassing her, bro. She was telling my son all that shit, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I want my son to come and talk to y'all. So today I'm gonna tell him this shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And she was not lying on Gayle King. I was so proud of her when she did that because I was wanting her to do this so her daddy can leave her the fuck alone, man.
Right.
Leave her the fuck alone, dude. That girl could have been left if she wanted to leave. She could have been left. She never complained about shit. Never.
She wasn't held hostage.
Never.
She wasn't held hostage. He knew where she was. And that's why I asked Angelo, I said, why did that you go so hard on me, but you ain't go this hard on Kels? I don't understand this shit. He wait till Kels get locked up, then this nigga all of a sudden the internet gangster. I said, boy, get your bitch ass out of here. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, they had his ass arrested, I heard.
Who?
Clary, he had got arrested for something. He went up, he did something in Chicago. He had they called the police on him and he got arrested or something. His wife got locked up. I'm sorry. They had his wife locked up for some reason.
When was this?
This was a while back. Yeah, this is just a while back.
Yeah. Well, and then, you know, if his daughter's so scorned, why she got all his possessions? She got his coat, she got his dog, she riding one of his whips or whatever the case might be. That's why I keep telling him she is not scorned. She is not scorned. She is not a victim. Victims don't carry that victimizing things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people don't see.
That's crazy. She loved this man. Dude, let me tell you something, man. And it's going to be a heartbreaking thing for this little girl because she ain't even experienced this man getting locked up for real. Like, know for official that this man is fucked up.
Right.
But based on some bullshit. Man, she going to have to live with that.
Yeah. And you know what else, bro? She one of those ones right now. See, she spazzed out. When it comes to reality, she really miss him. So she's spazzing out again. She really miss him. She's spazzing out now.
She missed the motherfucking dude, man. No cap.
When you've been living a lifestyle for 4 long years, you ain't had to do shit. Now you got to really get it. Oh man, shit.
And she probably everything she can right now on that platform, trying to get out there and do. And hey, listen, I ain't hating on her, man. That's just that don't hurt nobody else just to go.
Don't hurt nobody else to be to the top. That's why I explained.
Yeah, you ain't have to go and say nothing about nothing. Just go ahead on about the business.
Do your thing.
And Daddy did that. He's going by her ass. She was so stupid to listen to this dumb nigga. But he wanted to make sure this bitch never have no opportunity now.
Yeah.
Never have a real opportunity because you fucked up, ho. Remember, ho? You know that bitch. So when it did all this, cut me out the deal off the top. That's the problem, man.
Cost the
She told my son she was sending her motherfucking mama money. She was sending players for money for some type of business or something like that. But the last straw is when he asked for $20,000 more. And she said, no, can't do it no more. So he said, that man ain't gave me not one dime. I'm looking on that shit like this. I said, wow, man. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, R. Kelly didn't give it to you out of his hand. No, your daughter gave it to you. Your daughter gave it to you. Why do you think everything was on the hush hush for so many years until the money stopped? It stopped.
Yep.
She got mad. She got pissed off and frustrated with her dad with that shit. He was just that much. And he would not stop. He just kept on being like, he just wanted to be I'm going to fight for my daughter. Bro, how you fight for your daughter? Embarrassing her. How you fight for your daughter? Man, listen, if he would have did that, he would have been able to talk to his daughter all the time.
Oh, yeah.
She called him my son, talking to him. Everybody know, oh, she don't talk to nobody. Here, get the fuck out of here.
Right. He said she don't talk to nobody. But he said, but she told on this other thing that she was in communication with her daughter, with her daddy and her parents, and she told them that's a lie. She knows he's been in communication with her 4 or 5 times out of the month or the year, whatever she said. She said it.
Yeah, she talked to them. But like I said, the deal didn't go the way the dad wanted to go, so all hell got to break out. because now he thinking the only person she's looking out for is self. And yeah. You can't leave me out, bitch. That's what the thing was all about. Just like you said, just like I heard him say, you know, somebody gonna pay me if they want my daughter. That's
Right.
just the bottom line.
Now, somebody said, ask him about this check Angelo said that he claimed he sent to R. Kelly. Did Angelo ever send R. Kelly a check?
Man, I ain't never heard of it. I ain't never heard of that. What check? What? But
yeah, because he kept saying on the line, bro. He kept saying, I ain't got to put no more money in that shit. Like he was sending money to R. Kelly to do some shit with her.
R. Kelly ain't gonna take no money from this man. What?
Oh, and that's what
matter of fact, he even met R. Kelly one time. That day at the hotel, remember I told you that?
Uh-huh.
That was the first day he met R. Kelly. He met him. They supposed to have been R. Kelly had some type of guy or somebody out there with him that had to come up, had him come meet him somewhere. They sit down talking about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
From what I was told, and what my son told me that his daughter told him. Because he was like, man, how the hell you get to the hotel? My dad brought me. He's in the parking lot. Oh, it's been so annoying. Like that. That's how she was talking to my son.
Mm-hmm.
And while she in there talking to him with the I don't know who Kel had with him. One of the advisors, I don't know. But the whole time she's sitting there trying to have a meeting with the man, her daddy blowing the fucking phone up.
Mm-hmm.
Asking her.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But I'm gonna get home here, man, and I'm gonna get back with you and let my son know I had the interview with you for 9, and I'm gonna see if I can get him to do it.
All right. One more last question: is that her real daddy?
I think it is her real daddy. I'm not too deep up in this shit like that. I don't know. I'm not up.
Right.
Up in her shit like that. I mean, biological dad, I'm assuming it is. But if it ain't, that's a whole nother different fucking can of ass with worm. That's gonna be exposed because you fight harder than a motherfucker for a bitch that ain't yours. So, and I'm talking about he ain't fighting. He embarrassed. He embarrassing her. If that man would have leave her alone, left that shit alone, that girl would be all the way with her career. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
But just because things didn't work out the way he wanted and they come on the time frame that he was talking about, this all happened.
Man, well, let me say this again before you leave, brother. Everybody in the chat,
yes, sir.
Send them hearts up for Bobby. Send them hearts up for Bobby right now. We want to show him number mad love on this live. Send them hearts up for Bobby. Send them hearts up for Bobby right now. Oh, yeah. Send them hearts up. They said, was the daddy flying Azriel around? Say he don't know. It's all good.
I don't know. I don't know that part. I don't want to say something, be a liar like all these other motherfuckers.
Right. And that's okay, brother. You kept it 100, 1,000 all the way through the flick. Send them hearts up for Bobby, y'all. And don't forget, follow him on IG at bigger underscore. What's that? Bigger underscore.
Bigger boy. BIGGA underscore boy 76.
Let me type it right here, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
BIGGA underscore boy BOY 76.
76.
And my son's is official Stewie B.
Y'all find him, y'all can find his son.
And don't forget to send me that lawyer's number so I can go ahead and call him.
Yeah.
In case you need my son to testify anything.
I got you on all that. I got you on all three lawyers.
You can call him. R. Kelly don't even know nothing about this shit, man. He don't know who's been talking and doing all this. It's been a plot on this man. It's how I look at it. I mean, I didn't want to have anything to do with it. I don't get involved with this stuff. But like I say, man, I ask God to just deliver my message and let it sink in with, and let my faith be what it is. And case,
Right.
man. Yeah, this is crazy.
Well, brother, I thank you again for coming on my show. I'm glad I have a conversation with you, man. And real recognize real. And I'm glad you one of the realest brothers that's out there, that's getting the truth out there. Because Andrew Slow believe Team Truth is the truth, and ain't nothing but the lies. You know, he got his minions around the internet bullying people, and so we gonna deal with that in another phase.
You know, he got some truth in what he believed in, because you gotta understand, he had his plan. And he think that just because his plan didn't go through, everybody else against him. No, man, dude, you planned this shit and it didn't go your
right.
You know, you took your daughter to a concert where you know it's sex stuff involved. You know it's involved. You didn't go about it the right way in the business format of things. That wasn't business taking your fucking daughter to a underage club, adult club, and you know what this man, you know, sings about. And I mean, come on, man, stop playing with us. We know what the fuck's going on. You know
what kind of car do he drive? What kind of car he drive?
Oh man, I ain't seen him in a while, man. I ain't seen a man in a while. You know, it ain't no exclusive shit.
Ain't no exclusive shit. All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna let you know.
He try to make it seem like he's doing all this, doing all that, bro. But you know, he working like everybody else working, trying to make.
Right.
So, brother, and if he getting money from anywhere, it's from some fraud shit.
Right.
It's
well,
from some ways, you know.
I thank you again, brother. I
ain't knocking him on that. I'm just knocking him on the truth. That's it.
Right.
I ain't knocking him on nothing he doing. That's your goddamn business. But when you go to try to lock people up, bro, and make your daughter look like she's been victimized, when we know for a fact this girl been wanting to fuck this man and talk about get fucked in her ass at an early age, way before time, bro. How the fuck she thinking about some shit like that? She had to been watching this, man. She had to been knowing something about who been fucking her ass at an early age, is what I want to know.
Angela gonna be fired up about this one.
Man, I give no fucks, man, because he ain't tried to communicate with me and tell me, you know, nothing about what me and him supposed to be doing to bring truth to the youth, like to bring, you know, truth to the youth and help the youth and all that. You done went straight to talking about putting your daughter out here and doing all this. You done went completely over what you said you really wanted to do. You said you didn't have no problem with Kel. You said you just wanted to see the man face to face and get it worked out.
Yeah.
So just because Kel went face to work it out, you go and make this girl say all this and do all this. That ain't right, Angelo. If you listen, Angelo, you know that ain't right. Come on, man. Yeah. Don't do this to somebody that's an icon, man. That's a black entrepreneur. Your daughter told the truth when she was on Gayle King. She told us the same thing she said on Gayle King, bro. So why she switching it up now? She told my son before all this even happened and all this, even before she went on the Gayle King show, she had already said she was in love with our Taylor. She wanted to be with him. She didn't want to be arguing back and forth with her dad. That's why she don't call as much. And she normally talks mostly to her brother than all of them. Simple and plain.
Again, brother, I thank you. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad God gave you the courage to step up and speak out, because there's not many men out here that won't speak up for the truth. They're sugar-coated. They play with the other side, you know, and all that old stuff. We're not doing that. We straight kills over here. Kills or nothing. All that debate and shit, we ain't doing none of that. We know a snake.
And like I said again, I need the people to know, DJ, that I never was a fucking R. Kelly fan. You need to understand that. The people thinking it's just a fan. I'm a fan. No, nigga, I'm not no fucking fan. I'm not a fan. It's the truth. This is a human being being under this government law. They really paint this picture to fuck this man up, and it's not right at all. This is a conspiracy, man. This is a setup.
Right. Yeah, we know it. It's an R. Kelly conspiracy.
Yep. So like I said, man, listen, man, God bless. I'm out. I'm gonna get my son to get up with you. Hopefully he can come and talk. And he won't be ashamed and he won't be
all right.
feeling some type of way.
Hey, well, whatever you do, protect your family, man. Because that nigga, I know he mad because you know when truth get out about him, he try to come back.
Man, I don't give a damn about none of that, man. Let him come with that bullshit, man. Let me tell you something, man. I'm a whole nother different type of clown. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't care about no death. I don't care about no death threats. I don't care about none of that because at the end of the day, you got to show me. And guess what? Him working on his platform right now, he ain't got time to be doing nothing but trying to figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? He's smarter than what you think. That's why he's doing what he's doing. He ain't got no clout to be doing nothing, man. He ain't nobody over him. You understand? Right. I'm not worried about no player. He tried to do that same shit on the phone. I smashed on his ass. I told him I know what you said. I can pull up to your crib and we can talk like grown man. And I know you ain't about that. You ain't even in shape. Your body fucked up. You got a bad body. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. You come out, you doing this. You need to get a tailor to make your goddamn suit fit your body right, man. Because that suit ain't what popping, man. That suit ain't what it is. And you talk about you doing this, you get shut the fuck up talking to me. You know what I mean? No, I know the truth about your daughter, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing this. Stop playing with these people. Stop trying to, you know, I still want his daughter to get on. I ain't hating on her. I want nothing bad to happen to her. But don't do shit that you know for a fact that ain't right, Azriel. Don't go doing shit that you know for a fact for a check. You could have just left Kel completely out of it and stuck with Kel like you're supposed to.
But just because
with that bullshit. And still have a relationship with that because you got to do your life at the end of the day. Now you don't fuck. No cap.
Mm-hmm.
There's people in the streets over here. There's people over here in the streets talking about her, bro. People that she know over here in Orlando, man, talking about her, bro. She acts and treats them like pieces of shit. Not like she all upper class, sedity, and I'm like, man, wow. That's why I told my son off top. When we first started talking to her and dealing with her, that she talking about sex like this at this age and in her ass. I say no. I say no. You got to back up off that because I don't need you to get caught up on nothing that's going on either in the house or in the house. I don't. And most of the time it be happening in the house with family, bro. Because it happened to me, but that didn't make me turn into no motherfucking demon. And it made me turn into no sex offender or no, bro. It didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, listen, man. God bless y'all, bro. Text me that number to that lawyer. Let me get my son on top of that ASAP. Right, bro. We need to get on top of that ASAP.
All right. Peace out.
All right, bro.
Shout out to Bobby, man. Shout out to Bobby. Yeah. Y'all just heard it right here. Make sure tell people, other people, Bobby, so he call in.
All right, guys, that was DJ Tyson's channel. That was his video of when Bobby, the father of Stewart, who was Azriel's friend, she was calling him all the time to let him know what was happening. And so all the stuff that that was on the stand that Kanik read, remember we were doing the reading, all of that stuff was true. The letters were true. So I don't know why the government is acting like that Robert made Azriel write that, because remember, she was sneaking behind Robert's back and talking to Stewie and all these other people, Stewart. So this is the truth. I need you guys to share the truth that's been going on, and that this has been a plot to come after Robert Sylvester Kelly's money. See, they thought that he didn't have fans like us and supporters like us, but to God be the glory. We know the truth. We know what has happened. And we're not saying that Robert is a perfect man. His sex life is not like ours, but his sex life should not be put on display like this. It has nothing to do with no RICO. It has nothing to do with no Mann Act. It had to do with groupies trying to get in the limelight and being with this man. So they lied, they plotted, they schemed, they did all this thing just to be around this man and to go after the money. Of course, you're going to have rules if somebody's coming in your house stealing. I have rules. You know what I'm saying? Every single one of us have rules in our house. You know, for them to say that, of course, I would make sure you don't go in a certain room, because if you're stealing his stuff, you stealing $100,000 necklace and all that. You guys, you guys know the truth. Come on. Let's face the fact. This has been a setup. Even the videos they have gotten, the one they're going to show, these were grown women doing their 50 Shades of Grey sex act, period. That's what happened. And what happens in his bedroom should be kept in his bedroom. We should not have to know what's going on in his bedroom. This is not right. They're just trying to mess up his name and just dog him out so he don't have any kind of way of making a living. They did some illegal crap. They muted him, and he did not deserve that. He did not deserve this. And that's why I you know what? This trial needed to come to light, because this is when you see the truth. Everything's being exposed. All these women supposedly got herpes and all that. Faith Rogers had herpes before she met him. Geronda had herpes before she met him. You know, now these people need to stop. Seriously. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep spreading the word. So I'm telling you guys to please, if you can, I'm asking you, not telling you, asking you, please share these videos. Go to DJ Tyson. Go to Prima Donnas. Go to Malicious Conspiracy. Go to Truth Media. Every single blogger that's out there that's spreading the truth, go to those channels and share these channels. Share the information. You know, this is the best time to do it while trial is going on, so the world will know how much this man has been set up. You know, we've been fighting for him for 3 years now. We've been investigating. We've been, digging. We just didn't take what was being said on the news. The news has an agenda, and that agenda is to bring this man down. That is the agenda. So I'm asking every single one of you guys to share. Exactly. All these people they put in here, Black CEO, Nina Simone, all of these people, please go out and start sharing it. And also Justice for Kells on IG. Every single blogger that you guys could think of, start spreading their information. Start sharing. Every single one that is on Robert Sylvester Kelly's side, supporting him. Because we have done the investigation. We have done the research. And we're not just going by what we think. We have proof of these things happening. You know, we have proof of managers opening up accounts and him not knowing anything about it. We have proof of that. Daryl McDavid making deals and Susan Logan making deals. These girls, guys. Why is it all of a sudden that girl Geronda Pace on a newspaper magazine, all of a sudden she's one of supposedly victims? You know, you got to use your common sense. This is what Robert said. Use your common sense. He said, then she says, all these people can't be lying. Robert said, if you put one word out and it gets enough traction, that lie will spread like wildflower. You know, it will spread. So guys, we got homework to do. Robert, we already know it's going to be a hung jury, but we need him totally vindicated. We want him to be acquitted of all charges. So we got to get this information out. The news is not listening to us. We're going to make them listen to us. We're going to spread enough word out there that they don't have not a choice but to listen to us. All right? So on that note, I am about to go, and I'll see you guys later, because I will be reading the transcript, and as well as Dottie coming back with some updates. So just keep an eye out on this channel. I'll be back. You guys have a wonderful morning. God bless you. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, those who want the book, can you at least send me a donation so I can purchase more of the transcript? Because we're low right now. All right?
Bye.